The police does not belong to an individual. It's unlike me working in a factory belonging to somebody else, or working in a bank where you have got limited number of directors.
Is it a necessary education law for policemen and women?
How can you enforce law
if you don't
when
know
you don't know it? You will be making a lot of error. So you'll keep on asking others, can I do this? I have, during my term as a police official, never pointed a weapon in the direction of anybody.
In the 40 years?
I have never pointed a weapon in the direction of anybody.
That's amazing.
I have never clapped.
Have you ever had a time when you felt like you were done with the police system? Or how about anything to do? You want a simple, quiet, peaceful life?
No. Policing. After I've joined, I loved policing.
King David Studio podcast.
We managed to get hold of someone whom I can't believe he made time to come through to us, because I thought he was still, busy consulting with different entities with regards to crime in our country. Is a former head of the Hawks, and Adv Godfrey Lebeya. I love his African name, Seswantsho. I love that name. How are you, sir?
Fine, and yourself, sir?
Thank you so much. Thanks for making time. You say you're not that busy anymore.
No, I like to be busy.
Yes.
Yeah, I have been busy for quite a number of years. I think that more than 40 years I have been busy, so I still like to be busy.
Oh, yes. How about Lodula Fela?
No.
How do you then keep your days busy? How do you do that?
I am an advocate of the High Court in South Africa.
Yeah.
And then I have got a practice. And then I also assist in one of the institution of higher education teaching part-time in the evening, teaching.
Night school.
Night school. Investigation of crime is the passion that I thought I need to be sharing with others.
And you also carry a doctorate. You've done research in this space.
Yes, I have got a doctorate in law, criminal law, specifically organized crime.
Yeah.
That's why when I finished that, I wrote a book on understanding organized crime. There was a reason why I pursued this.
Yeah.
When I left school, I had matric. So when I took myself over from my parents, I had matric.
Yeah.
And then from there, after joining the police, which obviously took me, after 2 years of struggling to find employment, I have got my reference book, my pass book.
Yeah.
I came with it here. Because I was struggling to find employment in Pretoria, not because employment was not there, but because I had a reference book, pass book.
Pass book.
Yes.
Kind of what negative effect did that have? You were not from...
I was not from
Transvaal.
I was from
Transvaal, but not from Gauteng, so to speak. BW. What was it? PWV at the time.
Yeah. So I was not from Pretoria. So that was the problem. When you find employment, they say no. Let's see a residential address, Vuon address.
Yes.
So you don't have it in your reference book.
Yeah.
And at work, that is what they need. When you say you go to the place where they are supposed to issue you with a reference book, with a residential address stamp, then they say, no, you must be working. So you never know where do I start now.
Sure.
So I think after struggling for 2 years, I was living at Stenkwater. Close to Hammanskraal. So at some stage, I was working in the Meselani, in the gardens. And then passing there at Hammanskraal, I saw police college.
Yes.
So I said, I think I need to go to that school.
I think it's still there, is it?
Yes, it is still there.
Yes.
Now it is supposed to be Detective Academy.
Okay.
That is where they want to establish a university. I also thought that maybe we might also be assisting in lecturing there. So I went to that college and asked at the gate, I want to come and attend this school so that when I'm finished, I can become a policeman.
But what drew you to it besides walking past it? What was it? Was there something inside of you that said, maybe this is not a bad career?
Yeah, you see that it was not my first choice. My first choice, I wanted a mechanical engineer, but those did not work. I tried several things. I went to Munitoria building before it burns down in Pretoria. That is where the traffic police were based.
Yes.
I could not find employment. They needed a driver's license. I didn't have a driver's license. I went to railway police. I could not succeed. I tried Vuputazwana Defense Force. I did not succeed.
Yeah.
Then I realized, but I have wasted 2 years after matriculation.
But how were you earning a living? How were you earning a living during that time?
No, I was working in the gardens.
The gardens, yes, you did
and
say.
then I Meselane sometimes.
Yes.
So as a result, I'm able to do construction work. I can start a house from the beginning to the end.
That skill, you still have it in your
Yes,
now.
I still have that.
Wow.
And I'm also able to do welding. And then we were also doing carpentry work. So it taught me, for 2 years, I have been doing that.
Okay.
I think that it also taught me to respect others. The people that we see working in the garden or in Meselane, bricklayers and the like, or mixing daka, don't undermine them. It is not necessarily their choice.
True.
So I think there at the college, then they directed me, no, if you want to be a policeman, you go to the police station and go and join there.
Okay.
Yeah, so Hammanskraal police station was
right
just
there.
behind.
Yes, right there.
So, yes, I went to Hammanskraal police station. So they advised me what need to be done to join the police. So I had my certificate and then I produced with my reference book. Then they needed this and that. So I must go and get them from Buluvedu, where I come from. We are not going regularly.
No.
Yeah, transport is also expensive. So at the end of the year, I went.
Okay.
And then I came with the documents. And then we completed. There were still others that were not.
What were they needing, though? What type of documents?
Like certificate. I have certificate. They need
at the time.
Testimonial from the king, Nduna, testimonial from school, and testimonial from church, as well as a church baptismal certificate. So those were the documents that they needed.
Yeah.
And then, I think that at the end of 1983, I decided that no, this thing is not working. I'm now going back home.
Sure.
I'm going to apply at home.
To be to join the police force.
The police.
Yeah, go to war.
No, I didn't want the war police. I wanted SAP, Central Police. So we had a Devil's Kloof was Central, and then at Hakabani was there was Leboa.
Okay.
So that is where you have Leboa Police, and then at Devil's Kloof, which is now Mujaji's Kloof, was Central Police,
which
SAP.
is the South African in that context.
Yes. So I went there to go and say, no, let me go and apply there. So 1984, the beginning of the year in January, I went to Devil's Kloof to go and join the police.
Sure.
And then I think that I found helpful people. I completed the forms, finding Constable Muriga. who was assisting me in completing the forms. And then his immediate superior was Warrant Officer Toga.
It's amazing you still remember their names.
I still remember those names. And then you see that my body has always been small. And then they measure with a tape to see is the measurement okay, suitable.
What were they looking for? Size? Big size?
Yeah, big size.
Okay.
They needed big police. So the height was fine, but the chest, there was a shortage. When they,
millimeters.
yes.
Push up.
Yeah. So, but this constable, Mudiga, told Warrant Officer Toga, but he's still young, he'll grow. Yeah, so they allowed me. Then,
how old were you then?
I think that I was 23.
Early 20s, yeah. Officer Toga was a good man.
Yeah, no, they were good. They assisted. That's why I still appreciate that. So if they did not accept me because I didn't have a big chest, I was not going to be able to join the police.
Sure. You would have been maybe a mechanic somewhere.
Yeah, I wanted to be a mechanical engineer to generate some of these things. Yes, so I joined the police there, and then I think that I shall have waited for maybe 3 months. And then one day, when I was at home, I saw this police van. You know, we were calling them Pongo.
Okay.
With a tall aerial.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be able to receive the messages. So they came and said that the following day I should come.
They came to your home?
Yes, at the village.
Yes.
Yes. No, they came there by the village, and then they said that the following morning I must come with everything. And then we are going.
Wow.
So I think that was the 10th of May, 1984. And
I'm blown away that you remember these small details like dates.
Yeah, no, I like details. I like details. But I still remember the things that were happening at primary school.
For example?
The examples when we were learning Afrikaans and how you differentiate between when you use V and VAT. When
V and W.
No, V and VAT.
Got
break
you.
V for dire and what for dire and denge. Yeah, so those kind of thing.
Wow, you have a sharp memory, that it means. Do you think you have a memory that's pretty decent?
No.
Are you aware of it?
No, you see that what surprises me is that there are certain things that I'm able to recall educational-wise.
Okay.
But there are some other things that I can't recall.
Yes.
Things like you put the keys elsewhere.
Oh, no.
Or where did I put my keys? Yeah.
Yes.
But I think that I can remember that we used to assist my mother to find her reference book. You know, when it comes to going for pension, she shall have hidden the reference book elsewhere, and she will not be recalling. So that I think that, some of those things
you still remember, eh?
Usually visit.
Wow. And,
yes.
and then they come to fetch you. You're going to training, to college. Or what was the process?
Yeah. So the process, then we go to Devil's Kloof.
Okay.
And then from Devil's Kloof, I think that I meet some other few individuals at the back of that police van. We are now going to Petersburg, Bologwane now.
Yes.
When we arrive at Petersburg, that is where we are going to be taking an oath. It is now the 11th of May, 1984. Yeah. So there we find they assisted us. We are now 12 in, I think 12 to 14. We are now 14 in number. So the others come from elsewhere. I still remember one of those guys arrived late, and then one of the police officers was asking him, why are your nasal cavity so wide open? Hey, I thought that if I was being asked that, I was not going to know how to answer this one. And that one was able to answer. He said that, no, man, I said, oh, so he understood that question. Yeah, so it's the 11th of May, 1984. We are taking an oath. So we swear.
Yeah.
So we took an oath before the captain. And then after that, obviously, they sign in our reference book. You can see, I have it here, where they sign, you have now taken an oath as a member of the police. SAP.
Wow.
When you take an oath, the oath you were saying that I swear that I will be working in the SAPS, and then I'm prepared to be placed anywhere, including Southwest Africa.
Whoa.
That time you recall that Namibia was still not independent. It was still part of South Africa.
Yes.
So it was Southwest Africa. So I took that oath, and then all 14 of us, we are going for a train to Johannesburg.
Hey.
Yeah, the whole night in a train to Hillbrow.
Were you prepared when they came to fetch you at home to be going away?
Yes. Remember that I had 2 years. I was in Hammanskraal, Pretoria, looking for the job.
Yeah.
And now I went back to go and start afresh. So I'm prepared to go and work.
Yes.
I'm sort of a first boy at my family, so they will be depending on me.
100%.
Yes. So I was prepared to go.
Yeah.
And then we went, arriving at Park Station in the morning. Hey, we don't know where Hillbrow is. So we wait there. They come and fetch us and take us to Hillbrow police station.
Yes. By the corner there.
Yes.
Point Road.
Number 4.
Yes.
Then I think that in the evening, they took us to Alexander Barracks.
Actually, it's Empire Road, isn't it? Right there. What happens at Alexander Barracks?
Clarendon Place. Hillbrow is number 1 Clarendon Place. The address, corner of Empire, yes.
So it's the road that goes out of Hillbrow and drives into Hillbrow.
Yes.
From the highway. So
yes. And then, we went to Hillbrow, and then in the evening, they take us to Alexander Barracks. We slept there in Alexander. I think that there was no proper arrangement, because that is not where we were supposed to be sleeping. So the following day, they took us to Newlands Barracks. You see where you today have got Sophia Town Police Station.
I see it.
There was a Newlands Police Station there.
Okay.
And then behind Newlands Police Station was a sort of barracks, but it was not permanent structures. It was something like asbestos, temporary structures, bungalows.
Yes.
A number of bungalows. We were sleeping there. The beds is the one below and the other one on top. So
bunk beds, yes.
Yes. So that is where we stayed. It is in May, and then we have to be working as students.
Okay.
At different police stations. At time we will get a call up to go to the college.
Okay.
So we are working there.
So Grillam Show.
Yeah, we Grillam Show moment. They pay I think that it was 200 and something rands per month.
From 0 to 200, you are a hero in the family.
No, yeah, but where I was working in Pretoria, places like Ellerins, Bradlow's, and then the gardens, it was 4 rand elsewhere per day, elsewhere 5 rand per day. So now here is better. You get 200
and organized.
200 and something.
Yes. Were you uniformed as students?
No, you don't wear uniform. We don't have appointment certificate. We don't have uniform. And we were using Patco buses from Newlands to Hillbrow.
Okay.
Although they were dropping us at Bree Street, taxi rank here, Bree Street, Rambeck, and the like.
Yes.
That is where the Patco bus will leave us.
Yeah.
The buses was free for police officials.
Wow.
We were not paying. But because we don't have appointment certificate, we don't have uniform, so we produce this passbook showing the stamp.
From the police.
Attestier as led fund say the Afrikaanse police.
Wow.
So that is, we showed them that one. No, we are members of the police. Yeah, so we worked at Hillbrow. And then I was lucky that there at Barracks, one of the students gave me the books that they were using at the college.
Okay.
So I love reading. So I was reading these books, and then now when we go to work, what I'm reading here in the books is what they are applying there. So I worked in the charge office. I was lucky to work in the charge office with a very good, knowledgeable people. We are the likes of Warrant Officer Mackay and Sergeant Rugloy. No, they were knowledgeable. And I loved to work in the charge office. Yeah. And Hillbrow is busy, 24 hours.
So it was busy even then?
Yes, very
that's
busy.
The 80s.
Yes, Hillbrow was very, very busy. You had restaurants that were not closing.
Yes. Nightclubs.
Yes, nightclubs. Fontana Inn was not closing.
Wow, you
La
remember.
Paulette was not closing. The Quirinal Hotel and the like.
So, a very different Hillbrow, though.
Yes.
Today's Hillbrow.
Yes.
It had I hate to use the phrase, but it was cleaner.
No, it was cleaner.
Yes.
It was cleaner.
I know Thabo Mbeki lived there at some point. There were quite a number of radio personalities from SABC who used to live there. So it was quite a prominent part of Johannesburg.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
Obviously, it is an area where even people of different racial groups started meeting there. So when in the township they are going to sleep, others will be coming Hillbrow. It was busy.
But it was during an apartheid South African police system.
Yes, it was during an apartheid police system.
Surely things were very different.
They were different. Obviously, it is 1985. And then by 1986, we start now taking reference book from passbook to reference book.
Okay.
And then since start gradually changing a little.
Okay.
Because then in our shift, the person who was in charge of the shift was Warrant Officer Mackay. He's African.
Yes. He's not a white man, as you would expect.
Yes. In our group, it was him. And then I think that in another group, there was a Warrant Officer Guayama. So there were always 4 shifts.
Okay.
Because you work shifts, 8-hour shift.
Wow.
So my shift was under Warrant Officer Mackay. Very knowledgeable. And even when you speak Afrikaans, you might think, this one is an Afrikaner-speaking person. Answering police radio, Chalifir, Double Cess Hotel. Yeah.
Those are codes. I can tell you what you just said. Chalifir, Chalifor.
Yes.
This is, what did you say? Hotel is H?
Yes.
Yes, that's as little as I had. Wow.
Yeah. So I would read the books, and I will also work in the charge office, which I liked. You listen to all different types of complaints, then you try to find a solution. Yes. Then the reading of the books helps me. And where I do not understand, I ask the charge office commander. At some stage, I will be posted as a akatolk.
What does that?
Anklagte kantoor tolk.
It's an interpreter.
Yes.
Talk.
Charge office interpreter.
Wow.
So I will work there, and they will even allow me to write J70, that is admission of guilty, receive money and go and deposit in the safe and the like. So before I go to the college, I knew charge office work.
What?
Yeah, I was able to write all the registers, SAPS 1 up to SAPS 15. Obviously, these are now many. I think is more than 600 SAPS numbers.
So you were aware that you were moving faster than the average student?
You know, it surprises me that there was this other white constable who said that the major said that I will become an officer.
Okay.
I was still a student. I didn't know what is that which they are observing. Yeah, but I think that I knew what was going on in the charge office, the work that I was expected to do. So when time came to go to the college, we went in January 1985.
You stayed long as student.
As a
police.
student, yes. So it was almost 6 months. So now we go to the college. At the college, and then I liked the college. So when you arrive there, by the gate, there is no more walking. Now you are on your double.
Really?
Yes, there must be running.
All the time?
All the time, there is no walking.
What?
Yeah, the only time that you walk is when you march in a platoon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. No, I knew that there is a type of treatment that you'll get at the college. I enjoyed that treatment.
Wow.
Yeah, even when they punish you, I enjoyed it. There will be people like this warrant officer, Munisi. He was well built, you know, with his hand you can see. Student. Yeah, when you have done something wrong, he'll be hitting you on the chest out. Do like that, and then he hit you with a open hand, but you will fall.
Because he's a strong man.
Yes, no, he was strong. But we enjoyed it because we were told that that is what happens at the college when they teach you discipline.
Yes.
So, yeah, we attended.
Which college was it? Is it the same college? The same place where you started?
SAPS.
The same place you started
where I walked. Yes, yes.
Look at you coming back.
That's right. So I was then selected as deputy platoon leader. Okay. So I would drill the platoon in the absence of a leader and the like. But I liked it. And then when you also go through different subjects, you write exams and the like. Okay. And then you also go for musketry. And then
what is that? What is musketry?
No, shooting practices and the like.
Yes.
And then when we were still there at the college, the riots came.
What year is this?
1985. You see that there were unrest.
No. It was a volatile year.
Yes, especially in the places like Alexander and in the Eastern Cape. In the Eastern Cape, it was more. So we were posted in the Eastern Cape.
While still students?
Yo. And I remember when we were still on parade, one of the students asked the colonel or Colonel, wanneer kom ons terug?
When are we coming back?
Yes. And the colonel answered nicely and said that, nee, julle gaan net 1 maand daar werk, dan kom julle terug.
Yes, 1 month and you'll be back.
Yes. So we went and came back.
Yeah. What was the experience like?
Yeah, working with the people who are doing riots, and then we are students, and then we work. Ours was to guard the houses of police officials.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think that when we came back, and then when we were finishing, passing out in July, I think it's the 4th of July, 1985. I was crowned the best student of the course.
What?
So I got that cap.
Yes.
Remember that I was able to read and I was mastering those things.
And you knew things long before you got to training because you were reading them before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that they invited a radio station for me to come and to be interviewed. They interviewed me on that day, and I repeated that my choice was to become a mechanical engineer.
Yes.
And that when I go to the station, I'm going to make an application to go to Benoni Mechanical School because that is the area that I'm interested in.
Or within the police.
Within the police.
Yes.
Or we finish, and then when we pass out, we are posted at now different stations. Those 14 of us from Hillbrow, only I think is 4 of us were posted back at Hillbrow. The rest were posted in Soweto.
Oh.
Hey, we didn't want Soweto. No.
What was wrong with Soweto? What did you hear?
Soweto was sort of not comfortable as a police official.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had stories, though.
Yes, we had stories about Soweto.
And it probably still carried the 1976 riot.
Yeah. Hey, no, Soweto was not our choice. Yeah.
Now let's have.
No, we didn't want. We were happy in the suburb,
Yes.
not in the township.
Sure.
So Hillbrow was okay because it's a mixed area. So, but we are posted at Hillbrow, but we are not going to our station yet. We are going back to Eastern Cape, the riots.
Because they're still carrying on.
Carrying on.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that one of the students, a different one, I'm not sure if it's the same one, but asked the same question. Colonel, wanneer kom ons terug?
Same question.
Yes, but this time around, hey, the answer was different.
Yeah.
Hey, the colonel said that that is mos nie ek wat die onluste daar maak nie. Then we realized, hey, now we no longer know how long we are going to be there because the colonel says that he is not the one who's making the riots there. So does it mean that we are going to be there until the riots are over?
Done, yes.
Yeah. So we went to the Eastern Cape. There they take our trommels, new trommels, and then into the truck.
Now you're a fully fledged policeman.
We are fully-fledged policemen.
Yeah.
Then we are dressed in uniform. We will be now traveling with this aeroplane, the Flossie for the Defense Force. That one that have got very small windows. It doesn't have seats. They've got these ropes.
Okay, you hold on to a rope.
No, you sit onto the ropes.
Wow.
The seats are made of ropes.
That's different.
Yeah, so we use that one. But it's fine because it's the first time we're using an aeroplane.
Hey.
Yes.
How was that experience? Ntwana go Limpopo.
Yeah, no, it's like when we were young, it's like that one. Because
it's almost like a swing.
Yeah, it's like a swing. So it's only when it takes off that you are uncomfortable, but once it's there, it's okay.
It's like a bus.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we went there for 3 months now. We went to work in the Eastern Cape for 3 months. It is during that time, which I think I have testified recently at the
at the TRC
Commission, that when we were posted there was a day that we were posted to go and guard the funeral of the Craddock Four.
Sure.
So during that night, we were guarding the houses of police officials there in Craddock. When the funeral was over, then we went back to our original post in Ebai, Zwide. Yeah, I think that we were working nicely with the people.
Interesting.
The houses that we were posted at, we didn't want to be relieved because we formed very close working relationship with the people. Yes, we loved peaceful relationship.
True.
Yes, so I think we enjoyed to be there.
Wow,
But,
interesting that it's full circle, that you were there as a new policeman during a case that you now have to testify on.
Yes.
Wow.
No, I had to offer that and say so that they know, no, we are not. It's not only now that I'm the national head that I come to know about Craddock issues. Yeah. I was there during that time when the funeral was happening. And at that time, we didn't know that who have killed these people. Because from us who were in uniform guarding, we didn't want anybody to die, because when somebody has died, there will be a funeral. And when there is a funeral, there will be a huge mob.
Yeah.
And we are guarding a house here, the mob is passing there.
Yes.
We don't want that. So we were praying that nobody should die.
Wow.
We want to work peacefully with the people.
Do you feel currently that these matters are treated with the correct sensitivity? Issues related to what happened then during the killing of the Craddock Four?
I think that as of now, because we have got laws that protect the right of people, yes, they are treated properly. Because if you violate those laws, you shall yourself account.
That's true.
It's not something that is legalized by the institution, like the government saying that, no, others, you can take them across. No, it's unlike that. Nobody will give you a unlawful instruction.
That's true.
If you are going to carry out unlawful instruction, is for you to come and account.
That's 100%.
Yeah,
yes,
so
let's go back. Yes.
Yeah, in the Eastern Cape we worked, and then when we came back, we loved the Eastern Cape.
Did your language change, improve a little bit? Did you learn a bit of Xhosa?
Yeah, we were able to speak the basic things. You know, as boys, there are some other things that we understand better.
Is it obvious what you're saying? Because
yeah, no, we were. I think we loved to be there.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
And then some of the guys married.
What? They stayed.
They followed them in the transfer.
Yes.
Yeah,
so some married, some fall in love.
Yes. No, I think that we came back and then at our stations, and then I continued to work a little bit in uniform. They posted me in uniform, but quickly shifted me to crime prevention. And then I remember myself going to Fontana Inn building. There is a building there to go and conduct a police trap.
Okay.
Somebody was selling dacha there. So I was going to buy, pretending to be a smoker.
You're undercover?
Yeah, pretending to be a smoker. And then from crime prevention, it's not a deep undercover, it's a shallow one.
Okay.
Because it's going to be buy and bust. We
That's
buy
it.
And then thereafter they arrest you. So
did you catch this guy?
We caught them, but, the way in which it happened is that I entered in the building, in the flat, and then introduced myself that I'm coming to buy. And then this young boy said that, but you know the owner of this house? I said, yes, I used to come and buy. Then she called him, the young boy called him. And then when he came, he asked if I ever came to buy there. I said, yes. He wanted to see if I smoke. And then he checked on my finger, my thumb. Said, no, he doesn't look like you.
You're a smoker.
Yeah, no. And now he searched me. And then I have hidden my weapon elsewhere on the waist. And then he started searching. And then when he came here, I refused. And then so I walked out. And then when I walk out, I called now the colleagues to come, because now we must come and search, because the buying did not work. So I closed the door. And then because we were close by, and then they came in quickly. When we opened, we saw a plastic flying
out of the window.
No, unfortunately, it did not have chance to throw out of the window. It was in the building, so it was just in the sitting room.
Yeah, so he knew he was caught.
Yeah, no, we arrested him, and then he was convicted. I was just highlighting when I was now in crime prevention.
Mm-hmm.
They quickly took me back, and then...
Why? Do you remember?
I think that they needed me back at the station.
Okay.
I was writing the statement.
Yeah.
In writing the statement, the CIDs will be reading those statements. And they called me, no, they want me by the CIDs.
They liked what you were doing.
What I was writing, I was writing the statement.
Yeah.
Yes. So I said, hey, but I don't have a driver's license. I can't come. But then they called me. I went to join the detectives as a administrative clerk. So as an administrative clerk, your work is to file the dockets that the CIDs have investigated.
Okay.
And then before they go to the storeroom, they must be seen by the commander. And then when everything is fine, I will be the one who take them to the storeroom. And then when they need another docket from the storeroom,
you know where it
I'll
is.
Go and fetch.
Yeah.
And then...
did you enjoy this new role?
Yeah, I enjoyed that role. You see that by the storeroom was closing at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So you must take your dockets in the morning. So the dockets that come after 12 o'clock, they stay in my office.
Okay.
And then I will take them the following day.
So it's 12 midday, yes.
Yes. What I do during the day, I read these dockets of these CIDs and see how they have investigated, how they investigate murder, how they investigate fraud. I liked that one.
You enjoyed the lessons?
Yes, the lessons.
Yes.
Say, this is how they investigate.
Yeah.
Housebreaking. I thought, if you just find a house broken, how are you going to find who broke into this house?
Now you got to
But
learn.
now I read this and see, this is a lesson. Yes, I do that, and then in the afternoon, we go and work in the crime control office.
Yes.
That is where you now take statement from a complainant. You open the dockets and the like. So now these other officers there, they say, no, I must join the detective. I must make an application to become a CID. I say, but I don't have a driver's license.
And you're still new.
They say, but in any way you are now doing detective work. You are writing the statement. That is detective work.
What were they seeing at that time?
The ability to write statement properly.
Wow.
Yeah, a statement must have all the elements of crime and the way in which you write it.
Is it a skill that is taught within the police system?
At the detective training, when you go for detective course, they train you on that one. So before that is just the generic knowledge of knowing you need to be writing a statement. It's
not the finer details.
It's not the finer details. The finer details, you'll get it at a detective course.
But is it a flaw now? Because if I go now to report a crime, I'll find an ordinary police officer at the charge office. So do they immediately have that skill of taking down a statement?
Now it is better that they train them a little at the college. So the knowledge that they gain at the college is sufficient to be able to write statement.
Yeah.
So it's only a certain complicated type of statements that they will need the detective. There shall always be a detective on standby for complicated cases.
Got you.
Yeah, so if it is assault, shoplifting and the like, no, they will do that.
Those are basic. Yeah.
But if it is murder, they will ask a detective to come. So even if it is in the evening, the detectives are gone home, there will be one on standby or more than one.
And the reason for that is because that statement will carry questions from the detective, from the police, that maybe the ordinary police doesn't know what to ask, but the detective is likely to know what to ask. Is that the case?
Yes.
So it's a skill that is very crucial, clearly.
It is. Yeah. It is. So,
Let's go back.
Then I decided that, it's 1986. Let me now become a CID. It was not the detective.
Ghana CID is crime investigation
department.
Department.
Yeah, it was a department at that time.
Yes.
Mas CID.
We remember them well. In the townships, we used to be afraid of CIDs. We thought they were important people in society.
Especially from Brixton.
There you go, murder and robbery.
Yeah. So I applied and joined the CID. And then now I'm posted there in the CID housebreaking squad.
How was the training? I get you applied, or do you apply and automatically become, or you have to go through some training?
Yeah, you become a learner detective.
Okay.
So you must have a probation for about 6 months. Probation.
Okay.
So I was a learner detective. So now in Afrikaans is leerlingspeurder, constable.
That's what they were all called. They all carried Afrikaans names at the time.
Yeah. No, and then remember that even our force numbers were different. Mine was starting with S 605774P.
What does the S and the P
swart.
Black.
Yes. So your first number was indicating
your race.
Yeah, which race. So there were 4 of these. There was S for swart, W for vet, and then A for Asir, and K for Clearland. So we had 4. You knew.
That's amazing.
And then,
what is Asir again?
Asian,
of course. Jeez.
Yes. So that is how you can see from the first number. This one is swart, and then if it is a woman, at the end you will see after the rank it will have F.
Female.
Yes. Wow. So when it doesn't have F, is male. Yes.
So the F was there, but the male didn't. They didn't.
No,
write
they didn't.
Yes. What is the P for in your case?
No, P was some sort of a serial number.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what those groupings were. But when the time came to remove them, I think I was already a warrant officer now. S was replaced by 0.
Okay.
So
the number remained.
Yeah, the number remained.
Yeah.
The first S and
the
whatever race was replaced by 0, all of them.
Okay.
And then the last number, that P was replaced by 8. There was a category of how do you replace this
So that means the
alphabet.
P stood for something as well.
Yes, it stood for something, but that one I didn't know. Yeah, so I become a CID now, and then I am a learner detective.
Yes.
And then they book me docket. And and then before I actually go to the detective course, criminal investigation course, I had very good commander who was writing proper instructions. You see that when you are a commander, there are different ways on how you write instructions to the investigator in the diary.
Yes.
If it is an experienced investigator, all what you say is investigate further.
Okay.
And then you sign.
Yes.
But if it is somebody who is learning, you tell that, number 1, obtain statement from so-and-so, which indicate this. Number 2, take the fingerprint of this 3. Do this. And then in that way, it's a very clear guideline.
Yes.
So I had those kind of managers.
Yes.
Lieutenant Clifford, very good. One of those good commanders.
Yeah. And you clearly learned a lot from it.
Yes, I learned a lot from him. And then
because he almost like he was giving you a step-by-step guide to how to investigate this thing.
Yes.
After a while now, it becomes second nature. You know how to do it.
Yes.
Wow.
And then so we went to the detective course, and then there I think there were constables and then sergeants and then also a warrant officer. I attended that course, and again I was the best
no chaser.
at that detective course. And then came back And then after assessment, I was now appointed a detective constable.
CID.
Yes, CID. Yeah. Now I even have to change now the identification card.
Uniform, does that change?
No, the uniform does not change. You keep your uniform. You must always have uniform ready.
Okay.
So that if there is work that require uniform, everybody have got a uniform.
Oh, now you didn't need uniform when you're investigating.
Yeah, when you investigate, you don't need uniform. We wear ties.
Mm-hmm.
So from 1986, I was wearing a tie.
Emma, you move fast, Mari. Can we just acknowledge that? A year earlier, you were looking for work. A year later, you're already a CID.
Yeah.
You seem to want to downplay that, but I think it's a big deal. Or you were quite a sharp policeman.
Yeah, but I was committed to doing things,
That's the word.
But maybe it comes from school. We haven't asked how my standard 5 was.
We'll get there.
But maybe it comes from there. Then after completing the CID course, and then I'm now detective constable, I'm now transferred to a different section that is called criminal cases staff, Sake. That is where you are now dealing with more serious cases, no longer the housebreaking and the theft cases, shoplifting. No. This one is murder, robberies, fraud, and the like.
Sure.
And
which police station are you based in?
I'm based at Hillbrow.
Okay.
Hillbrow is the biggest police in the district.
Okay.
It was actually the district. Also, the district headquarters was at Hillbrow.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. So that is where I'm based. So part of the work at the district is that in the morning you will be making a summary of all the cases that have been committed in the district. So all these police stations, they will be phoning. Let's say Fairland police station, and then whatever.
They come together.
About 8 police stations who resort under a district will be forming there, informing you about crime. Then you will be making a summary so that when the commander come in the morning, they know which crimes were committed in the district.
Wow. Does that system still apply?
No, now that there is electronic arrangement.
The world is different.
Yes. Yeah, they use it, but slightly different because the system is there. You no longer have to be completing extract it on the system.
I want to go back to when you were with the housebreaking division. Lessons there, obviously there's quite a lot, but patterns. Were there patterns that you picked up during that time that had to do with the way crime was committed at the time with housebreaking?
Most of the crimes that were committed were shoplifting. The rest were minimal. And, I'll come in the morning. I remember those days. It's like I will be having, let's say, 16 dockets on hand.
Okay.
I have 16 dockets. All my dockets are ready for court. I have served subpoenas, it's ready. When I go to work in the morning, at some stage I had 32. All of them were ready for court. Now, I just wish that I can get a new one,
Because you were done now, you need another basically you're asking for another crime.
Yeah, I am asking for another case.
Yes.
Another case that I can get.
Wow.
But today is different because the young men and women are carrying more than 100.
Sure.
It's too much. Remember that time I was carrying something like 32. And then...
you would finish them quickly.
Yes, all of them were ready for trial. Yeah. Now I needed a new one.
Hundreds. Surely they are overwhelmed now.
They are overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yes. So they were not complicated, mostly housebreaking, few housebreaking cases. You have got ordinary theft, and then theft from the shop. It was the one that was more common.
And how would you investigate a scenario like that? Because Uzwitse is gone, or were they caught at the shop? What would be some of the most common things that you remember about that time?
Hey, at the shop, it's unfortunate that majority of these arrests were effected at Checkers shop there in Pretoria Street, Hillbrow. Pretoria Street.
Yeah.
There was this man, Mr. Komu, who was working the, shoppers didn't know that when you are in Checkers, up there, you just see a dark screen. Behind there is the Komu watching what is happening there in the shop. When you are not paying, when you're still there in the shop, you think nobody see you. They are seeing you from that one-way
mirror type thing.
Yeah. Oh. So they were arresting, Komu was effecting arrest there. So they effect arrest there. We go and officially execute that arrest.
Yes.
And then we take over with the exhibits. And then obviously the exhibits you were to complete SAP 299.
Okay.
It's a consent form. Today it is called SAPS 299. You see that all these forms
just
change a little bit by adding S
service
when we have service.
Yeah.
So even when you hear today somebody saying SAP 13, just remember that they are making a mistake. They want to say SAPS 13.
Yeah, because you still have old references somehow in the system, but it's just probably in language.
So you see that the numbers are still the same, but they have added S. When we got the service, they added S.
Yes.
So you get surprised, those who joined when the organization was the service, calling this thing SAP, but you were not there. You are not
so there's some who do that.
Yes. No, you can check on the, even when people are giving evidence and you'll see, hey, but this one were young. They came after 1994.
How do they know this wrong information?
How do they call this thing in an incorrect fashion?
Wow.
Yes.
We were talking about you moving from housebreaking
to the criminal cases now. Yes. So there, I started investigating this other one, robbery cases, and then murder cases, and I love to investigate those. The murder cases, I can tell you two examples of the cases that I investigated. In one case, at Yeovil, there was this man who have killed, his name is Khoza. The suspect.
Okay.
They have killed another man. He was coming from Mozambique. His surname, it's not K, it's C, Khoza.
Oh, Khoza with a C. Yes.
And then he killed this other one. I went there on Friday evening, the night of the killing. So I found the deceased there with 4 holes on the head. Then I look at the nature of the holes. I say, but what kind of tool is this one? I can see, but this one looked like a chopper for Meselan.
Okay.
Then I start investigating, I search, and then I found in one of the rooms where there is blood underneath, spattering blood, on glass jars and the like. I take all of those.
Yeah.
And then I see, they cleaned the room. Then it means that this person was killed inside and then dragged.
Dragged to that, yes.
And then I investigated that, and then outside on the downstairs, because this one was a flat, it's on the top of the flat, when different flats at the top, top, that is where servants were staying. That is where the murder has happened. That is where the person was lying. But it's now outside in the passage there on the top, not in the room.
Okay.
So now I picked up which room it happened. And then I go now on the ground floor. I go and find clothes hanged. They have been washed. I see. I take them. You can't wash blood. You can wash, but the
stains.
The stains will remain.
Yeah.
Then I found, but these people, some of them are working for Meslan. Now I'm looking for the murder tool.
Yes.
Hey, I found it. Among the tools that were hidden elsewhere, I found that chopper. You know, this.
Yeah, I see. It sticks like this. It has this. Got you.
Concrete plaster. So now I have got the murder weapon. I now need the owner of the tools. Yeah, I think that at a later stage I found my suspect, and then I look at the fingers. You can't erase all the blood and the like. By Sunday, he was confessing.
Wow.
And then by Monday, I'm taking him for confession before the magistrate. And then my case is solved. And then, but I still take these things to the forensic science laboratory and don't want to rely solely on his confession. And then I did that one. And then I took him to the magistrate, he confesses. And then they come and sentence him. Remember that the person had 4 holes on the head. They gave him 4 years imprisonment.
Sure. Doesn't that seem little?
Yeah, it is.
Comparatively speaking, if you think about the murder.
There were circumstances. When I investigated, then I started getting the circumstances, reasons why this man had to do this. This other one was troubling him. You know, they were beating him. You know, this one was a bully, and then they were beating him, and he was angry, and they even took, this man, and then even took his partner, and then the like. There was anger.
So he was reacting.
He was reacting. He was angry. He was being beaten daily.
The execution of the law, which is a different world altogether, which you also studied as well. You as you say, you're an advocate of the court. But when we reflect back then compared to now, are there huge differences in how, like we're talking about a 4-year sentence of a murder, are there huge differences that you noticed over the years, having been in the police system for so long?
No, I'm not seeing the differences. You know that the courts are guided by the jurisdiction. It's different jurisdiction, and then the sentencing regime is there in the law.
Yes.
So it's the extenuating circumstances and the aggravated circumstances that pushes the sentence to go high or low.
Low, yes.
And then the show of remorse and the like. So there are various circumstances that they apply to mete out a proper sentence.
And that hasn't changed much, as you say.
No, it has not changed much.
Yeah.
It has not changed much. We have got new types of crimes that were not there. Things like we didn't have organized crime, and then we didn't have the current terrorist activities. It was a different set altogether. So you have got a new crime, cybercrime and the like. So we didn't have some of these things.
But you had a crime that was a crime then, it's not a crime now, political crime, so to speak.
Yeah, we had a few of those, and even religious ones. I think that some crimes like blasphemy, obviously they were abolished at some stage. I can't say precisely when. Yeah, so they fell into disuse. And others were repealed by statute.
Okay.
As an example, we had, when I came in, we had the crime called bribery.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that people today still call it bribery, and this language is still...
help us understand it.
Yeah, there is we no longer have got bribery in the country.
As a crime?
Yes, it's not a crime. The crime that have got all the elements of bribery is called corruption. So, yeah, in 1992, the crime of bribery was phased out, repealed, and then came in corruption. So,
but corruption isn't it very wide? Because bribery is almost specific.
so those elements, what you want to call bribery is they accommodated in corruption.
Okay.
So corruption, you have got specific subsections. You can choose which one. You have got the judicial officers who will be punished or tried for a specific section, which section is not the same as that of the police and the like.
But it's all under corruption.
All under corruption. So it's several offenses. Yes.
Interesting. Wow, I didn't know that bribery is not a crime.
Yes, no, it's
Technically,
not.
it's not a crime.
It's not a crime. Obviously, when you read these laws, some people might get confused when they read the Prevention of Organized Crime Act, where it speaks of foreign bribery. You see that the word foreign bribery, the word bribery
makes
others to think, oh, we still have got bribery.
Yes,
Whereas bribery was a different common law crime. A common law crime which was repealed by a statute in South Africa in 1992, before we have got the current 2004 Corruption Act.
Yes. But going back, because I'm curious, this time of your life, you're an apartheid policeman, technically. And I use this word deliberately because you were managed differently. You were instructed differently, I would like to think.
Yeah.
What was significant about an apartheid oppressive white government towards black people and you finding yourself as part of the execution of that oppression? Was it obvious?
Yeah, obviously you have to be looking at the law, and then some of the things you will not be comfortable with. I was not interested in arresting people for failing to produce a passbook. I didn't like those. And then, position of Barberton, drinking in public, those were the things that we were arresting in public. Because you felt but some of these laws are not clear. I know that I also questioned some of these laws.
Okay.
Maybe that comes to the academic part of me. When I was studying to become a sergeant, you see that after joining the police, after finishing whatever I was doing, I also registered to study diploma.
Oh, within the police
Within
system.
the police, yes.
Yes.
To be promoted, you needed to be studying and passing.
It's still the same now, isn't it?
It's still the same, but they also accommodated the element of number of years without qualification.
Okay.
So when I was studying the diploma, because by 1985, when we came back from the Eastern Cape, it was late to register at the police station to write exams which were written at the police station. And then the next batch, they changed the system. Then it was done by the Department of Education. Then it was done through Technicon RSA.
Got you. I remember that time.
Yes. So then that I registered at Technicon, which was at Braamfontein. And then among the things when I was studying this, there was this other subject that I was talking about, the search of a suspect, which was saying that a white police person can search a black suspect, but a black police person shall not search a white suspect. And then I asked
this was in college.
I asked the Technicon, why is it that these ones will not search this one, but the other will search the other? Instead of getting an answer from the technicon, I was called by the station commander's clerk to say, what is that which I don't understand? And I said that, no, man, I asked academic question. I think that I left it there.
Were you aware that you were asking what now we could consider as an activist question? You were asking to understand a political position of an entire country.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it in that fashion.
Okay.
I just needed an academic question or what could be the logic of this so that one understand.
Got you.
Yes. So that is the...
Did you get reprimanded? What was the outcome of that?
No,
No,
I think that they settled or not. Maybe there is nothing wrong in this, and then they were happy.
But I guess it goes back to you acknowledging that apartheid was active within the system.
Yes, it was there. We knew that it was there. Remember that as a CID, we were working at room 33, the blacks, and then the white were working at room 61. So you attend blacks, and then the white attend whites. And even when you are working on standby, when a person, let's say that somebody has died, there is murder, that person is black, they'll call a black police to go. When that person is white, they will call a white police to go and do.
So you couldn't investigate a white murder?
We were not doing it in that way at the beginning, up until one day when there was this young student constable, a white one, which I will not mention his name, although I remember the name. Yeah. He was on standby, and then there was this white man who passed on. He hanged himself, and then they called... or a person on standby must go. And then on the other side, on the blacks, was Warrant Officer Mateka. Very experienced officer, very, very experienced person. So now they called this constable, and then he goes there. He found a white person hanged. The first time, no. This
the white one, yes.
It's the first time he's seen a dead body. He did not attend to that one. He did not. That is when they called Mateka. Mateka went to attend. There was nothing wrong. So I think that gradually the things changed.
Yeah.
So I also saw. My commander at some stage was a white one, because most of the time were white males.
Yes, at that rank.
Yes. And then I was investigating a case where the complainant is white. Me, I'm black investigator, and I was doing it well. And then this complainant did not want me to investigate. And then I went to tell my boss. My boss wanted to know what is the reason.
What's wrong?
He said that because there was nothing wrong. He said, no, if you don't want him to investigate, it means you better leave. So you see that there was that gradual support.
From your bosses even?
Yes. The system needs to be changing. Some of the discrimination were gradually...
Even long before the 90s.
Yes, that is in the 80s. That is in the 80s. I'm not talking about the 90s. That was in the 80s when I was still at the housebreaking section.
Yeah. Did you ever investigate township crimes during that time?
No, we investigated the cases in your jurisdiction.
Okay. Yes. So you were Hillbrow.
Yeah, but we were working in our suspect or complainants and witnesses, some will be in the township, we will go there. So what we were doing is working at Hillbrow, our cases been in Soweto and the like, and then I think that we will go to Zone 5, Deep Kloof, to go and have scope. And then before we go and work.
Yes.
We loved scope.
In Zone 5.
Yeah, in Zone 5. So, no, we used to go and work. And then in Soweto, some of our suspects were there.
I asked this question because townships were volatile politically during that time, particularly in the mid, because there was violence of all sorts. It's now building up towards the Inkatha freedom. I'll just call them the Inkatha and red bands. It was during that time. Did that ever make its way towards your desk or your working environment at all, or it was just too far?
No, the crimes that we were investigating, the individuals that we would be arresting, some of them will belong to those. But remember that in those days, most of the Inkatha and the like, and the ANC conflict came later. I think after the 90s.
Actually, you're right. My timing is incorrect. After the release of Mandela. Because
I'm talking about before.
Before 90. That, yes.
Yes. So that is where you will be having maybe the people coming from KwaZulu-Natal, Inkandla, fighting over a certain period. They will go home to go and fight, and some of them will run to Gauteng. And then I remember one of them coming to hide at Hillbrow police station, and then also at GB. He even hanged himself.
What?
That they found where he is hiding.
And he felt hiding in a police station is safer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then thereafter, he hanged himself at the police station because the people knew he's now at a Cock hostel and the like. Yeah, so those were the times when I think that it was people who were fighting. I don't know, this kind of fights where they fight over a certain period. Yes, before the ANC and the Inkatha.
You are 100% right. That conflict is in the 90s. Yeah. Mandela was released and all of that.
Yes,
100% right.
After that. Yeah, so... Yeah, I think that you were asking me about the feeling of the nature of the investigation, but it gradually went out, and then by the 90s it totally changed.
Yeah,
because after those, remember that I also like reading, and then I write my exams, and then I quickly passed my exams, but I failed one subject.
No, which one is that?
Police Administration B, I think. I think I passed. I failed by a few marks.
Why were you having trouble with that subject?
I don't know why I failed that one, but a few marks and then I did not get it. Maybe I registered too many subjects at a time. I registered all. So you will find people wanting to register one or two and the like. No, I took everything once. But then I repeated it, and then by July I finished.
Okay,
I passed. So
now you're getting a new rank.
I must be promoted to become a sergeant, and then I write again, and then I must be promoted to become a warrant officer.
Yeah.
I even passed before the time that I must be promoted comes. So I'm ahead with my passing. I'm ahead of the promotion.
Yeah, they're waiting. You're waiting for them.
Yes. I wait.
No chase.
I wait, and then I finish my diploma. I even did an extra course. Instead of, you see that some people will be choosing between ethnology, Afrikaans and English, Afrikaans or English.
Okay.
No, I don't. This ethnology was designed for blacks. No.
What was that?
Ethnology is, teaching you about African behavior and traditional things.
Yeah, I think they needed to teach Mahoa that more than Luna.
Yeah. So it was that subject. It was sort of is easier as compared to English or Afrikaans. But I did English and Afrikaans and that
ethnology
as Basela. So I got extra.
I'm curious to know, and I want to deliberately go way back. What type of student were you as a child?
Hey, as a child, when I was in Sub A, I was able to write a letter.
Sure. Oh,
yeah.
That's a 6-7-year-old.
No, I was old when I started school. I was 9 years old.
Why was that?
No, remember that we didn't. Our school was very far. I think that pass something like 4 villages before you arrive where your school is.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah.
You couldn't do it as a young child, I guess.
Yeah, I think that, at 9, it was starting age.
For school?
Yeah, for school. There was no crèche and the like.
No.
Just start Sub A.
Yes. Now you are late. Sub A, 9, you're very, very late.
Yeah. And then I think that obviously Sub A, Sub B, they were not calling for positions, whether you are number 1 or number 2. They started that in Standard 1. And it is in Standard 1 where I was position 2, right? Position 2 was, hey, this one was taking position 1. I was not able to catch up with him.
Do you remember who it is?
Yes, I remember.
Come on.
I don't know if he will like me to talk about.
Well, he was number 1. That's not bad.
Yeah, so let me not talk about it now.
Wow.
Yeah, he was number 1, and hey, this one. But it was only one subject. You see that all these other subjects, arithmetic, health education, digulu and the like, we will all get a 49 out of 50, 50 out of 50. It only come to yeri visual mongwalo, handwriting. Here, there, all these things are out of 50. I'll get 23 out of 50.
Yeah.
He will get 43 out of 50. You can't cover that one.
And
that gap.
And that skill, he's got it. You don't.
Hey, that skill. I was doing my best. My handwriting was so good, but himself, where he have written. Yeah. That was excellent.
All of a sudden,
I say, hey, this one, he beat me with this subject. Yeah, no, Standard 1, Standard 2. And then in our Standard 3, there was another school, Senagwe, primary school. Their school was going up to Standard 2.
Okay.
So Standard 3, they have got to go and find it elsewhere.
Sure.
They had to choose between going to Senobelwa primary school or Murabalala primary school. So I think that there by Sonobela, Neonali Tubayamuthanari. They didn't like that one. They liked Murabalala, so they came to Murabalala. So our number increased in Standard 3.
Yes.
And then in March, when they call now the position, remember all the time I'm used to position
number
2.
1 or 2.
2, no,
yes,
2.
Yes.
That one beat me.
You are like Orlando Pirates for a long time. The official number 2.
Yeah, official number 2.
Yes.
Now we merge with those coming from Sonobelo.
Yeah.
Hey, in March, the position, and then the one coming from Sonobelo is number 1. And then the one who was taking number 1 at Murabalala, where with me, he is number 2.
Jojo.
From number 3 up to number 10, they are from that side of Senagwe.
You are not there.
Myself, I'm number 11. So if they were not there,
you would have
I was still going to be number 2. But now we are mixed. I am number 11.
Jar.
So, yeah, hey, this one are good.
How did it make you feel? Because you're clearly very competitive.
Yes. No, then I check, what is that with their good at? I didn't even know that when the school is out, there is reading at home. No, I didn't know that you read at home. We were just listening and then remembering everything that the teacher has said.
Yes.
And then now they're also good in English. Our English is not that great.
How do they get it right?
Yes, when the teacher asks a question, they say why. When these people are answering, I hear them even including because.
Not because I let's see.
Yeah, we don't know these things. Hey, these are good.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, it's so
clearly a much better school.
It's much better school. One must appreciate that.
Yes.
No, they were teaching. It means that they were better as compared to us.
Mm.
And then it comes to June, and then by March, then I think that by June, I think that I found myself now getting position 6. So okay.
What did you change?
No.
Try to improve.
Yeah, I was now also reading at home.
Okay.
I realized that, no, you must also read. When you are looking after cattle, donkeys there, you also read. Yes.
Jeez.
Now we are beginning to be better competing.
Yeah.
And then I think that by Standard 4, now me and this one, we are now talking with those, or we compete with those.
So your guy is now little computer.
Yeah. From those who are coming from Snowbella, that one was taking position 1, left school.
Oh no!
So now it's the rest.
Yeah, you left the gap there.
Yeah, 2 of them are the best from that side, and the 2 of us are the best from this side. So okay, I got position 4.
You're getting better.
Yeah, this one who was
with me,
yes. Now he's number 1. Now, okay, this thing is doable. And then I think that by Standard 5, I was now able to take position 1 too.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so...
look at that.
Yeah,
because I was a measure like a mukwalo or king mungwalo.
No, mungwalo faded at Standard 2, in Standard 2. So by Standard 3, it's no longer there.
So you can compete fairly.
No, unfortunately, the one who was taking position number 1 at Marabara School, after writing the September exam, just before we write the December one, final one, he left school saying that they will not take him to high school. I said, yeah.
Oh, no.
He was very good. So,
what did you never obviously found out what was the reason for it, for them saying they won't take him to high school?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
We really have never sat after that and asked those questions.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he left at that. So that is...
I wonder if the family knew how great he was.
No, but I think that I suspect that they knew, because they were allowing me to read letters for them.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah. No, and then I think that... obviously, we went to high school and the like. And then,
did you maintain this excellent work ethic?
Up until Form 2. Yeah. Then I think that there were challenges which one would not be saying them.
Yes.
A family background and the like, and then high school, and then walking to matric, Standard 10, sometimes barefooted and the like.
Difficult
It's not that comfortable.
Yes, the difficult time. But
I was relying on reading from home, and it taught me to be self-sufficient, to read and be able to understand and even help some of those who are going to school.
You seem to have continued with that habit, because even when you were student police in the barracks in Sophia Town, you were reading.
Yes.
That habit remained with you.
Yes. So I finished my diploma in the police, and then so there was those promotions that would come, and then I became a sergeant, warrant officer. When I became a warrant officer, that is when they SAP reorganized and established the fraud units. And then that is 1991. And then they opened a fraud unit in Sandton that was responsible for 2 districts.
Okay.
And then as a warrant officer, senior one, and then I became in charge of that unit. So I opened that fraud unit in Sandton. It was still a suburb, remember?
Yes, it was a suburb with some elements of farmland. There were big pieces of land in a lot of homes. Am I correct?
Yeah, in some areas.
Yes.
Yes. And then, so I was in charge of the fraud unit. I opened that. And then my second in charge was also a white warrant officer, and then we had the rest. So I opened that.
Yeah.
I was not taking over from
anybody.
else. I was establishing that one.
What was happening, if you recall, in the country in relation to fraud? That there was a need for a new one to be opened, or maybe in your specific area?
There was a lot of fraudulent activities that were beginning to take place. Check fraud.
Oh.
And then travelers' checks.
Checks, yes.
And then, so those were the majority of fraudulent activities that were happening. And the commercial crime unit, the commercial branch, was not going to be able to deal with all those fraud cases. Yeah. So to assist the commercial branch, they had to open fraud units so that they can deal with sort of minor commercial cases before they go to the commercial branch. Yes. But during that period that I was investigating, I walked past John Foster Square.
Okay.
And walked past the offices of the commercial branch. And saw on the doors, hey, the investigators in this branch are all commissioned officers, captain, lieutenant, colonel.
Oh, yes, they're high-ranking.
High-ranking. Said, I want to be there. I want to be there.
Yes, you already imagined yourself there.
Yes.
But as a young man back home, what type of career were you thinking of? Because mechanical engineering, as much as you speak of it, was it already introduced to you at that early age?
You know, I was thinking, I needed to be manufacturing something.
Okay.
Is it difficult to create something like a helicopter to fly?
Okay.
To start from the beginning and make this fly.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking of that. So I think I needed to go to Technikon.
Yeah.
I thought that there was a Rose Technikon at some stage or university I needed. But
I guess at the time you didn't even know what that career was. You just knew that you wanted to make things.
Yes, I wanted to manufacture things, create things.
Yeah.
Not just to fix them, but to create them.
Has that character stayed with you?
Yeah, it stayed. I needed that. But obviously, with time, I accepted that was my wish, but I think that I have been directed by the Creator to follow a particular route.
Yeah, and once you were able to earn a living as firstborn, were you able to now help at home with money and all of that, which is quite common in our culture?
Yes, I had to do that. Yes, my siblings and then my parents, I had to assist.
Yes, and that came immediately because like 200 rand yaku student police. So
yes.
Immediately you had to be able to help.
Yes, and life was not expensive. You know, a bag of 80 kg.
Yes, that's big.
And then that is, if you have that, the rest of the things they are able. So the rest of the things is just an extra. Yeah, if you are able to do that.
And a bag was not terribly expensive.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't expensive.
Yeah. It's amazing how times have changed, eh?
Yeah. So,
yes, let's now you are establishing a new unit inside.
Yeah, establishing a new unit, and then I also finished my. I have actually finished my diploma. I'm waiting for the time to come for me to be promoted. I'm finished with the exam.
You're waiting for that.
Yes, I must go now to the candidate officer's course. Before you become a lieutenant, a commissioned officer, you have to undergo a training.
Wow.
It wasn't like as we changed at some stage. So I then went to PAL to go for the course, which I have finished.
When you reflect back at those courses, and because there are many,
yes,
do they improve the quality of the police you're becoming?
yes.
Yeah.
If you did not attend that candidate officers course, a lot of things that officers are doing, you won't know them because they are there. It's part of the curriculum.
Yes.
Yes. So after passing that, then I came back. And when I came back, I am now a commissioned officer by the state president. The state president must commission you. You are not just a police official. You are a commissioned officer, which means that you are also a justice of peace. So you are now able to also take confessions. When people want to confess,
Yes.
you have got the capacity to take a confession. And
Is it still the same?
it is still the same.
Okay.
Yeah, only commissioned officers are able to take a confession.
Sorry. And they get that through training, that training. You don't
Yes.
get appointed. You get it through your level of training. Get that being a commissioned officer.
No, as of now, the things have changed now. When you get the rank of being a captain, because they now removed the rank of lieutenant, when you get appointed as a captain, they give you that commission. And
Okay.
some of the things, that's why some of them will not know because they specialize in a particular field.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's say that they are taking you in the police because you are a chartered accountant. They want you to come and work on these chartered accounting things. You are not going to be dealing with some
Forensic auditing. Yes.
confessions and the like.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a specific skill in that space. Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of the things that you will be doing, chairing over the disciplinary processes and the like. So it's a number of things to become a manager. So you junior officer, senior officer, and the like.
When you think back to your career, particularly commitment to studying, and you look at young policemen that you've worked with, that you've probably, not probably, that you've led over many years, what do you want to say to them? Because we tend to look at a lot of them and say their commitment to books is not that sharp. They badula in the same position for as long as possible. What do you say about young policemen today that are getting into the police system or have been in it for quite a number of years and they're not going anywhere?
Yeah, I always encourage them. I have always encouraged them to study. Wherever I have been, I encourage them. I must say that today we have got a lot of educated police officials. It's unlike in the past.
Yes.
You see that we were the first group of matriculants. Before they were also taking JC.
Yes.
I also have got that certificate.
Wow, you have JC as well.
Yeah, they were also taking people of JC and Standard 6.
Yes.
But with us, when we started, they started that no, they no longer need those old ones. It must be matric.
Yes.
So now, today, a lot of them have got degrees. I was looking at the people commenting about a doctor who's a constable.
Yeah.
You see, you join and then immediately you complete. I had my cleaner in the office, the one who cleaned the office, a sweeper, who have got a degree.
Jeez.
And I said, hey, the system somehow is not assisting. We need to be finding ways. But we tried to say that, can we look at the individuals? A lot of them, I think those who were working in my office, all of them have got degrees. To be promoted, you'll always find that at a specific level, they need NQF6.
That's true. Yes.
Above matric. And then when you want to become a senior manager, we always demand those qualifications. Some who are so experienced, unfortunately, they will not be able to be considered because they do not have the necessary qualifications. But the overwhelming majority have got those qualifications. You shall have seen that when I came in, I have suggested to the organization that can we, on an International Education Day, motivate the members to wear their regalia so that we encourage and showcase that we need to study.
True. Because you can see what you've studied on your uniform.
They haven't done that. The second year I did it in the Hawks. Then in the Hawks you can see wearing our gowns and the like. And then the second year we also call some professors from the universities and the like to join us. We showcase that motivate others. And we always check how many I have seen in the SAPS elsewhere. In some other province, they have done the same. It encourages others to study. Yes. No, they are studying. The majority of them are well educated.
Yeah.
I see also in the universities, let's say, that you go and check at UNISA and other organizations like Stadio and the like, and go and see the number of police officials who are graduating there. You will be encouraged.
The numbers have changed.
You will be encouraged.
Do you remember when the tide changed, where the tide of now from those that didn't care about education, and suddenly there's a new wave of those who are interested? Do you remember what was possibly happening at the time? Because things like that don't just happen. There could be a particular energy at the time, or maybe a leader that's encouraging that.
I think that really from after 1995, we started looking more at education. And some of the people, when I see them today, I was, last month, I was congratulating another one for being a doctor. He's still a colonel.
Yes.
Yeah. Then they tell you that, no, we are following in your footsteps.
There you go.
You have motivated us.
Yes.
Yeah, because wherever we are, we motivate them and say that study.
Yes.
And when you want to take leave to go and study, we allow you to go and do that.
Because you encouraged it.
Yes. When others want to be assisting the universities to mark and the like, extra time, we allow them because it encourages them to study. Yes.
They're in that environment, an academic environment.
Yes. I think these days there is a lot of police officials who are studying. Yes. No, we should not make that mistake.
When did the law start making sense to you, as in going to study for law?
No, studying for law, when I finished, before I even finished my diploma, I already wanted to be to study law.
Okay.
More than just a diploma. I finished my diploma in 1991 July. My firstborn son was in 1987 November. You see that in 1987 November, I gave him a name, Advocate.
Wow.
Because I was already expressing my dream that I would like to be an advocate.
Yes.
And then
poor child carried your burdens.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my last born, which was still during apartheid days, in 1994, I was already a commissioned officer, a captain. I gave him a name, General. I was already having a dream that one day I would like to be a general. Yes. So obviously that came, I think, 1994. In 2000, it came.
Yes. Eventually.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can see already I'm saying that by 2000, which means that from 2000, I was already a general. It's quite a long
time. Yes.
So it sounds like your first name.
Yeah, you probably get used to hearing people say it.
Yes. So before I finish my diploma, I already registered a subject of law with UNISA.
Wow. You're already getting into this.
Yes, I needed to say that, hey, as a police officer, if for some reason you are out of the police, what are you going to do? Security. No, I think that I need to equip myself.
Yeah.
I need to equip myself. We never know what will happen. So that's why I said that, no, I want to study law. Not only will I be understanding what I am enforcing, but I can use this to practice at some stage.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it a necessary education law for policemen and women?
How can you enforce law
if you don't
when
know
you
it?
don't know it? You will be making a lot of error. So you'll keep on asking others, can I do this? Just imagine, as an example, I said that I wanted to work in the commercial branch, which I ultimately went into.
That one where you saw those
officers,
captains. Yes.
Yeah. So there, you are working with more than 64 acts of parliament, statutes.
Yes.
You have got the company law. You have got all these other laws. They are 64. Who's going to be sitting with you daily telling you, when you are dealing with insolvency case, this is what you must know. When you are dealing with a company or investment scam or medical scheme, or you investigate the doctor's negligence in, or the lawyers who have not practiced or stole the trust funds and the like, who's going to be reading those laws for you?
You must know them.
You must know them.
Yeah. Or know where to find them.
Or know where to find them.
Yeah.
So it means that it is necessary to know law.
Yeah.
It is better when you study it, then you are able to know. So that is my interest in studying law.
Yes.
And
you pursued it and achieved it.
Yes, I pursued it and achieved it. And then I think that by 1997, I already finished my first degree. I was then in Mpumalanga.
Okay.
Remember that in terms of transfers, I moved from Sandton to John Foster Square fraud unit, where I was the third in charge. And then those two who were above me allowed me to run the unit. I was happy.
Okay, so you got a lot of experience from that.
Yes,
Yeah.
at John Foster Square. It's a very big station before it became Johannesburg Central. And then thereafter, I went to the commercial branch where I wanted to be. Yes, then I started dealing with more serious cases. Like
Example?
African growth investment.
Wow.
The one that I was leading, which we investigated. I have to lead a team, make a team to investigate those matters. And then
that was a big case. If we recall that if it's the one I remember, that was not a small matter at all.
Yeah, no, a lot of people have lost monies. The principal, retired school principals and the like.
And teachers.
Yes, I had to arrange. Now we are going to Northwest. Let's arrange the people in the Northwest to go to Mafeking. We will come and take their statements there. After taking few statements, we make a pro forma statement. So we give them to complete so that all of them, more than 1,000, we can have their statement. Thereafter, we move to Limpopo and other provinces to get the statement of these victims of this individual.
How was that concluded? Remind us again.
Yeah, after investigating, concluding that, and then the main suspect passed on.
Yeah.
And then those who are remaining, or the prosecution authority declined to prosecute those who are left.
What?
That is how it ended. And we didn't have this loss of asset forfeiture unit because part of the money was used to buy this racing horse. Yes.
So there was no form of repatriation, no form of correction for those that lost money.
No, you have to deal with Section 300 of the Criminal Procedure Act.
Which says?
After conviction, when the person is being punished, they can order that they pay back whatever you lost.
Okay.
And then in case of the physical original exhibit, let's say that you steal a pen from me. When we find a pen with you, we ask you, are you giving the police permission to give to the owner?
Okay.
That is when we complete SAPS 299 that I was talking about at Checkers.
Yes.
That at Checkers, if you stole something from Checkers, we say that we are now giving back this to Checkers. You sign this form if you give consent. You want to deny because it's not yours.
It's not yours.
Yes. So that is how you manage the exhibit. So instead of keeping the exhibit in the store, SAPS 13, you give to the lawful owner, but with the instruction that you keep so that if it is needed in court, you bring it. Wow. So Section 300 of the Criminal Procedure Act speaks to the order that the court can give when the case is concluded. You apply for it, and then they can order that you pay the victim.
Being a policeman exposes you to a lot of danger. Were you always inherently brave, or you got braver and braver? And I recall the story you told of the white policeman who said he's not going to deal with a dead body. How did you get to build that muscle?
Yeah, you were asking me that labeling me as a apartheid police.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yes.
Because you became a policeman during that time.
Yes. You see that some of the very humane police officials come from that era. I have been carrying a weapon as a police official. And then I have, during my term as a police official, never pointed a weapon in the direction of anybody.
In the 40 years?
I have never pointed a weapon in the direction of anybody.
That's amazing.
I have never clapped a suspect. So you see that it is your behavior, how you want to behave.
Yeah.
So there are very honest and good police.
Humane
who are
police.
Humane.
Yes.
Yes. I remember even when we were guarding the houses there in the Eastern Cape, I was sitting outside guarding. It's in the evening, it is raining. And I see there are stones that are hitting on top of the house.
Yeah,
Where does these stones come from?
You're being provoked.
Yeah, we are being provoked. I go and sit in the dark and watch. Then I see a boy throwing stone. It's in the yard. I'm holding a pump gun. So I'm not going to shoot this boy. Yeah. And then I just make a noise, and then he's scared. And
you make him aware that you saw him.
Yes. And he was just actually trying to give notice to the girl living in that house that he is there. And I say that, if you were just hurrying to react and injure that innocent boy.
Who's just trying to draw that attention.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I still ask about bravery, because the job of a policeman takes you to scary places that we as ordinary people will never even imagine.
Yes. No, I remember one day when I was still a warrant officer in charge I was working at the control office. When there was this other suspect, that one was a hardened one. He was there in Yeovil. Then they were calling us, we must come, the CIDs must come. Then I go there, I'm a warrant officer. I found that there were these other police with long hair, coming from the security branch and the like. And then this suspect was not cooperating. He was also holding a knife. do you know, because you police are also having
Guns.
weapons. And even myself, I keep my knife.
Sure.
Hey, that one, they wanted to shoot him. His name is Billy. I can't recall the surname. He coming from Soweto. That Billy was coming from Soweto. So we arrested him and he was something possession of a firearm, which I think that we searched and found it inside the the toilet.
The
There is
water
this
tank.
water, yeah,
Yes.
yes,
Inside
it didn't found
Yeah.
was hidden there, which he shot some of the people.
Sure.
So, yeah, that one, the police who were there said that we are shooting this man. Say that no, they were pushing him with rifles. So we must now walk from the third floor to the ground floor where the car is. He's holding his knife. He even changed and took a bigger one. He said that, hey, this one is small. He took a bigger one.
That's a dangerous man.
Yeah. Now we must go into the lift. Go with this man. No. We use the stairs. Walk
You can control him better.
Yes, the others are walking in front, the others are walking at the back. He's not giving up his knife. And then those others say that they want to shoot him. I said, no, we are not going to shoot him. It's not escape. He is here. Hi, we are not going to shoot him.
He's cooperating, just as a knife.
Yeah, it's cheeky.
Yeah.
And then, so now we go to the car. It's not giving the knife. It doesn't want to go at the back of the van. Shit, this one wants to go in the private car. How are you going
It's
to?
a different criminal.
Yeah, now he goes in the back seat of a car. Who's going to drive this one? He's having a knife.
Who's going to sit with him?
Yeah. No, but I think that some others pushed with a rifle and then this hand and then
Okay.
the other hit with a baton. And then when he's hiding, this other grabbed
the
and
knife.
took the knife. And
Gotcha.
then that is how we got Billy. When we arrived at police station, everybody knew, oh, it's Billy. Hey, this person is known.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, and at court, they didn't want to allow him to phone. He said that he's not going in the box. And they allowed him. They knew him. Oh, this Billy is known. But I saved him.
Yeah, because
Yes.
they could have shot him.
Yes. So I'm just indicating that not all police officials in the system get exposed to that dangerous situation. And then you shall also have heard that by 1991, I was already in the fraud unit, then to the commercial branch.
True.
Those are white-collar criminals. You know, they are decent ones who plan and the like, and you talk to them.
They're not as dangerous.
No, they're not as dangerous as robbers.
Yeah.
Yes, those are is another area. So I was not exposed to a dangerous environment.
It's your early days, your encounter with dead bodies and the guy with the holes in his head.
Yes.
I guess those didn't last very long in your career.
Yes, and also that other one was stabbed by a lady on the neck.
Sure.
And then, so she stabbed him and left the knife there on the neck. Hey, some other one came to assist and pulled the knife.
Must have been.
So he died.
Oh, no.
No, you see that we all testified at court, and then in the judgment, she was acquitted. The reason for acquittal was that it is not the stabbing
That killed
him. It is the pulling of the knife that killed him. I said, hey, I don't agree with this interpretation, but I think the prosecutor is the one who was supposed to take it on for review and appeal and the like. So that is the second example that I needed to be given on the murder cases.
Yeah.
So from the fraud unit, I joined the commercial branch, I said, and then part of the investigation you asked. And then from there, I joined when I was now to be promoted to become a superintendent. It was supposed immediately after removal of the rank of major superintendent. And then I applied for senior superintendent, but they appointed me as superintendent in what they were calling Representativity and Equal Opportunity Program. That is REOP. They started
I remember
that
that time.
Yes.
So I remember. That's post-94.
Yes, that is 1996 in March. Yeah. That was the first batch of REOP. So I was appointed in that, and in the unit called, that was dealing with commercial cases, but project-driven. So it was called project-driven investigations.
Example of that? What would be a scenario?
Of that, it's a project it's organized, and then in a project form, you work as a team. And then those are the cases.
Is it similar to the phrase that we speak of so much now, KPT, is it PKTT, where it's assigned to a specific project and it should end at some point?
No, that one was it's a unit.
Okay.
Political killing task team is a task team which must come to an end when the task is over.
Yes.
That one was a unit, project-driven investigations section. So the cases that I investigated, I remember part of those that I did was against a journalist in the SABC, which he wanted 20,000 from one of the people who were getting this work to produce some of the things on
TV shows type of thing.
TV shows,
yes.
Type of thing.
So it was again we go back to that bribe, corruption.
Yes. So obviously that because that one was repealed in 1992, we were already dealing with it as corruption.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Although in terms of the 1992 Act, not the 2004 Act. So I participated in that, and then we went to have that trap at East Bank. Yeah. There was now already a new township, East Bank, on the eastern side of Alexander. Yes, we went to do that. We arrested him. I saw when we were arresting him, he was not happy with the one who made him to be caught.
The complainant,
yes. But so that was part of the work that I did, is myself who were sitting in that car, darkened windows, so that you may not see me. But yes, so that is
coming in. Yes.
Project-driven investigation, and then various other cases, complicated ones. So after that, that is when they advertised the post in Mpumalanga for the Provincial Commander of Commercial Branch. Yes. Then I applied and competed with others. I can even remember the questions that the panel were asking me. Yes. There was this area commissioner, Haubebe, who was in Nelspruit. He asked me a question. What is the value-added skills that you are bringing in this post? I say, this one. But
we got a question like when they were asking that gentleman about what is the cavity? What was that?
Why are your nasal cavity so wet? Yes,
it's like that.
Yes,
but this time you were equipped.
Yes, no, I indicated that obviously I've got the qualification in law. I had just passed my degree, Bachelor of Law, by that time, 1997. So I was now going to start with next level, because I was not going to stop.
And you carried a lot of experience, though.
Yes.
At the stage in your police career.
That's right. No, there was no need to study any further after diploma, because you are now a commissioned officer. You can just wait for promotion. But I didn't want to do that. I needed to study further. So
wow. You remember even questions the interview. That's amazing.
Yes. So now I got appointed in that position in Mpumalanga, and then I worked there in Mpumalanga, and then part of the arrest that I personally effected was the Deputy Speaker of Parliament in Mpumalanga.
What?
And we had a very good witness in the Speaker of Parliament. He was a very good witness, I must say.
Yeah.
So we effected arrest, and then she was convicted and sentenced.
It takes us to a space where, I don't want you to play too much in, because it's a political space. We deal with South Africa today, where South Africans are saying politicians do not get to account. They don't get to be arrested. And some would say, but they do. And you are making reference to a politician that got arrested many, many years ago in the mid 90s. So is a statement like that, does it carry weight? Statement that says, nothing ever happens to politicians.
Wherever I've been working, I have never discriminated as to your background. We are looking at a crime. Yes. As a constable, at the time when I was a constable at Hillbrow, among the cases that I investigated was against a school principal in Soweto.
Yes.
Obviously, although he's school principal in Soweto, I'm investigating it at
Hillbrow.
It is because the Department of Education was at Hillbrow, where the documents were submitted, the fraudulent documents. I was dealing with that, where he actually altered the matriculation certificate of somebody else when he only had JC, and then he wanted a salary of this matriculation.
So he was doing a favor to someone? Or was it his qualifications that were in question?
No. The owner was his friend who passed on.
Yes.
Then he took a copy of that one, allowed the police to certify as a true copy, and then he submitted that certified copy as his qualifications, so that the salary can be adjusted to somebody else who is teaching with standard 10.
Sure.
So that, I think, was part of the nature of the investigation. So I have never discriminated. I have investigated those that shall have acquired driver's licenses in Mpumalanga. Is the time that I was there.
There was a problem of that.
I interviewed those people, and we arrested a number of them. Even though I think they also banned the municipality offices where the licenses kept, the records. But I interviewed Director Brazier and said, but Director Brazier, how did you interview this person at that particular testing station from this far? It was not making sense. But obviously, I'm just indicating that I passed in Mpumalanga.
Yes.
It is the time when there were a lot of people coming from Eswatini who were getting pension in South Africa and the like. And then I had a very good team in Mpumalanga. And then I left them in 2000 when I got appointed back.
To come back to Gauteng.
In Gauteng.
Yes.
Yes. Then,
what were you appointed as in Gauteng?
I was appointed as the provincial head of specialized investigations.
Okay.
In the specialized investigation, I had 7 types of specialized investigation that were reporting under me. So the specialized investigation, we are talking about organized crime unit, diamond and gold, child protection and family violence, motor vehicle theft.
Yes.
And so there were 7 types of this specialized transit theft unit and the like. So in those, we had 7 areas. In each area, there was a unit and also a corruption unit. And in 7 areas, you had 1 in each. And narcotics, SANAB.
Yes.
Before today is SANAB, it was SANAB. So I had those 7. And then at provincial level, they were provincial commanders.
Okay.
So
answering to your office.
Yeah, answering to me.
Yeah.
Because in each area, it means that we have got 7 per area, and then times 7.
Sure.
You see that there are many. So at provincial level, I have got, at the area level, I have got one who is in charge of that.
Okay.
And then at the provincial level, I have got one for each type of specialized unit. Like the provincial commander of organized crime is one. So he look at the organized crime in the areas. So he account to me. So there are 7 people who are accounting to me.
But under those individual,
they have got their own 7.
Foot soldiers.
Yes, and then under those 7, they have got to unit the members.
So you may be looking after 1,000 people.
Yeah,
from your office, so to speak.
Yes.
Because when it trickles down.
Yes, and then later, then I was appointed to become now the provincial head of the detectives in Gauteng. Now, I'm no longer only looking at
these
specialized
7.
investigation. The specialized investigation will be reporting to me as part of those. So I'm now a major general. It's 2000. I'm now a major general. And then I have got the brigadiers. I think that also one of them became a major general. He also reported to me. So, and then you have got the areas. Now in the areas, there are brigadiers that are in charge of the area detectives. So they are reporting to me. So it's 7 in the area, plus those at the province who are heading specific components.
Wow.
So they are reporting to me.
It sounds overwhelming.
Howden is busy.
As a crime-ridden
hub.
Yeah.
But I like that business. I enjoyed it. To be busy.
It sounds like you like it when there's crime.
No, I like to be busy.
Yes, yes.
Not crime. When crime happens, I want us to solve it. So we are not encouraging it to happen. We are trying to prevent it. But when it happens, we investigate. We want to catch those who have committed. So, yes, I worked there now in charge of the detectives in Gauteng. So every investigator that you hear of, murder and robbery and the like, everybody carrying a docket is reporting to me.
Wow. How are you able to... And I ask this, which clearly sounds like an unfair question, but able to pull it off? Because one could easily say, maybe this is not properly designed. This job shouldn't be carried by one person. What was what is your take even looking back at that time?
No, we are working as a team. Encourage the people who are there. Teach them. You can find my videos that I was recording that time when I addressed them. And then I also record so that they can go and look back at it. Okay. And at least it assists even those who are not there. And then there are also notes that have been written, the guidelines on how to do certain things. You guide them. And then they get motivated. They're able to do it.
Yes.
So you don't struggle because they know what is expected of them.
True.
And all what you do, they will be reporting to you. Yeah. So I arranged that they all have standby cell phones at some stage. And then I need to be informed. So I know what is happening in Gauteng at any given time.
Yeah.
So that is how I operated. Yeah. So by 2004, management decided that, no, we want you at head office.
What does that mean in that context?
You see that by 2004, the position of head of organized crime at head office became vacant.
Okay.
They advertise it. I'm not applying. I'm a major general.
You're happy with your life?
I'm a major general in charge of the province.
Yes.
That position is the same, on the same level. I can't apply for that one.
No.
I'm okay here in Gauteng.
And it sounds like you're okay with the business.
Yes.
Maybe head office can be slower.
I'm okay with the business. I've created a number of initiatives there. This thing is running. Yes, you are happy.
Yeah.
The train is running.
Yeah.
So they advertise, they withdrew. Now they approach me, no, you must come to head office for that position. I asked, are they taking me to head office?
So they're poaching you now.
Yeah.
They're not asking you to apply.
Yeah, no, I'm not applying.
Yes.
Are they taking me because I'm underperforming?
Ooh.
Or what could be the reason? No, they said that no.
So you doubted yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I needed to be checking already. Is it because I'm not performing? They want to remove me from this? Because Gauteng is the busiest one. When I talk detective, Gauteng is the busiest one. And I've been doing everything that needed to be done. I was the one who was presenting to head office when it comes to organized crime projects and the like. Now they want me at head office to go and head organized crime. I say, okay. No, I take the challenge. And remember, on the other side, I'm busy studying. And then thereafter, I think...
What were you studying? At this stage, you already completed your law degree?
Yes, I'm now studying LLB.
Okay.
It's 2004. They take me to head office. And then 2006, I completed my... maybe I completed 2005... or 2006 in June, in May. Yeah, we pass out in May. We finish, we graduate in May, the winter time.
Yeah.
So I get my LLB.
And Ghana degrees then were different. LLB was not the first degree.
No, it was the second degree.
It was a second degree. You entered through either B-Proc or there was a B-Juris at the time, I remember.
Yes, remember I had B-Juris, which is Bachelor of Law. Which can allow you to become a prosecutor at the time.
Yes.
And then I needed to study further, so I studied LLB. Now I got the LLB in 2005. I think we get graduation in May 2006. And then that is also when I'm now heading the organized crime at head office.
You're busy though, eh?
And then, I also apply at the same time to be admitted as an advocate. Yes.
Because that's also a process on its own.
Yes, I got admitted.
You don't just get it because you applied for it. You have to study.
I got appointed, admitted as an advocate by the High Court. Then I'm an advocate.
Yeah.
So, but I still work in the police, so I'll understand the law better. The one that I enforce. So when I engage with other lawyers, we shall have the same understanding. So there will be no undermining of each other.
Not at all.
Yes. So that is 2006. And then I also continue to study.
You'll stop.
Yeah, no, I'm not stopping.
What was pushing you still at this stage? Because you said ranks... yes, they come, but they're not. They don't make your qualification. Your qualification doesn't make your rank any better.
Yeah, I wanted to study to the end, wherever. If any other one can study up to this level, I can also study up to that level. So I said that
if there was another level,
yes, I'll go up to that level.
Yes.
What else am I doing? When I go off duty, I'm not going to drink. So what else do? I use that time
to
study. So now I am in charge of the organized crime at a national level. Remember, in the past, I was in charge of the commercial organized crime. Now I'm in charge of organized crime nationally.
Sure.
And then the divisional commissioner in charge of the detectives decided that he assigned me to represent the detectives in the Permanent Coordinating Committee, PCC, of SARPCO, Southern African Regional Police Chiefs Cooperation Organization, which is in SADC now, the police chiefs. So I'm representing the detectives arm, which is responsible for operations. So we conduct operations on behalf of the police chiefs in all the countries.
Wow.
So he assigned me that one. So I'm representing the country in that.
Why was it necessary for such an operation, let me call it that, lack of better words, to exist within SADC? Is it because there's supposed to be cooperation within countries?
Yes, there is a cross-border crime.
Of course.
They steal your car here is
It's in Mozambique.
it's in another country. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't want to mention the countries, but
We know what happens.
It crosses the border, so
Yes.
it's
Oh,
outside
actually, it doesn't.
the country.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So if it is gone, that is cross-border crime. And then somebody else manufactured the drugs elsewhere, carry them. Somebody else leave another country, crosses the border to go and stay illegally in another one.
That's
so
it.
there are certain crimes that were said to be cross-border crimes. And then- yes, stock theft and then, along the borders. And then so they were prioritized offenses that were called SADC priority crimes.
Okay.
And then we deal with those. So among them is the repatriation of these stolen items.
That's another
the vehicles, the stock,
Yes.
and the like.
Oh.
So I'm involved in that one. And then I'm representing the Divisional Commission. When South Africa chairs, I am the one who chaired the PCC. So I create some mechanism in the country in South Africa. I established the PCC of the SAPS, something that looked like that one, so that I coordinate all the activities in the country. So when I go to represent the country in SARCO, at least we have catered for all the environment, the training, the operations, the investigation, all the environment, the intelligence environment, and the like. So you have got other subcommittees that were there. So now what do I do? Motor vehicles is a problem. The vehicles are stolen in South Africa. We find them all over. What do I do?
SADC.
Yes. Then I study my Masters of Law.
Yeah.
I now study organized crime with specific focus on motor vehicle crime.
Wow.
And then I select to study certain countries. I think that in the SADC, I focus in the SADC. So
what did you find?
The laws were not the same, and then in some places they were misinterpreting their own laws. And then in some areas, one had to make a recommendation or where can we make some adjustments and the like. So that is, I decided to study that one. And then I read their laws. You see that I studied their laws. Let's say that we are going to have a meeting in Tanzania, and then when we arrive in Tanzania, there will be a period of excursion.
Okay.
During that excursion, I go to the university of that country
To go read.
to go and read the books that I can't find in South Africa.
Yes.
So I will be studying at my university, but there are other books that you are not finding. But when I go to these countries, I go and to the library. Some of these libraries, they were letting me pay fee for that. Others, they were allowing me to access for that day.
Wow.
Which I appreciated. So I understood the laws of this country with regard to motor vehicles.
What shocked you in that discovery, even if you don't necessarily mention the country?
Yeah, that some of the laws were still behind.
Okay.
Yes, they needed to be enhanced. Yeah, I always
with the times.
Yeah, I always respect the countries, and then they were not necessarily advanced like us, using the computer system and the like. When they use manual system registration and the like. Yes, people were able to defraud and the like. But at least I made some recommendation, even. In my research. At a later stage, I published a book focusing on that one. So that is how I studied my
vehicle theft. Was it the center of your
yes,
of your studies?
Because vehicle theft was a problem in South Africa. I needed to understand
still a problem.
that problem.
Yes.
But after that, we were able to get vehicles back. I don't think that there is any other time where they were able to get vehicles than that time.
Okay.
Have
we continued with that type of practice, or have things changed over?
It is continuing.
Yeah.
And then it is continuing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they adjusted a little because now I think that they resort under SADC, whereas that time they were sort of standalone. The police chiefs. Now they are under the SADC.
Was head office a good idea for you to end up there? Because you said it, you enjoyed being, in the thick of things. Was now being focused on paperwork more than being on the thick of things. What did you find that change good for you?
It is good because then you are able to look at the country. If you can part that knowledge with everybody in the country, then because at some stage you need somebody who must give proper guidelines.
Yes.
Somebody who knows what the people are faced down there.
That's true.
So when you give an instruction, we actually have got an idea how it happens.
Yes.
So I found it is good that you need somebody. If you have somebody at head office who does not have an idea what is happening, how is this one going to be giving guidelines?
That's true.
Because there are times when those in the province will be asking idea, or hey, I hear we have stuck. What
we don't know what to do.
Yes, then you must be finding that solution and guiding them. So yes, I finished my master's and then
another study.
I continue. I'm not going to stop.
Yes.
I'm going to study,
PhD.
but I'm not. I'm not ignoring my work. My work, I'm doing it, and then so we are now. There are also amendments now. Come 2008, 2008, there are discussions of the restructuring, the
disbandment of the
Scorpions.
Yes, it's that time.
Establishment of a new entity.
But there was a gap, though, between the disbandment and the establishing of a new entity. Am I correct in making that in that recollection? Or they didn't just decide to disband it and it happened the following day?
Yeah, no, there was a gradual movement. You see that they were disbanded, and then in January, on the 27th of January, 2009.
After Polokwane.
Yeah,
yes.
After 2007, and then gradually there were debates, discussion, and then during 2008 there were consultation, portfolio committee and the like. They consulted us. When I was heading the organized crime, we had to present what is the position, our thinking, and the like. So when the law was finally passed and then signed into law in January 2009, then it must be operationalized. See, now it's 2009, January, and then the head of the Hawks get appointed in June, only starting to operate in July.
Okay.
So you see that you have got January up to
June, July.
And then the working arrangement was that people must gradually be winding up their work wherever they are. So
not an easy process, surely.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, but I did not find it difficult. I was responsible for coordinating the work. I can tell you how many were dockets the Scorpions had, and then how many we amalgamated, and then we kept those statistics. We looked into the content of those matters that they are handling, and how do we separate them and assign that these ones will go to the serious commercial crime, this one will go to the organized crime, and this one will go elsewhere. So I had to be chairing that particular process. And I had officers. You work with other people. You don't work as an individual.
Of course, yes.
Yes. So we worked on that, and then we established that. So I'm also studying on the other side.
Sure. You were doing that while you're doing your PhD.
Yes. And
how were you able to manage through it? Because you sound like Superman right now.
No, again, you see that, remember that I'm in charge of the organized crime. Now, I decided that I'm studying organized crime, no longer focusing on SADC.
Because that's what you work with now.
Yes.
Yeah, you're studying what you...
Now I'm studying internationally. I'm going over the region to go internationally.
And your thesis was on organized crime.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had to say that now, which countries am I going to conduct my research on? South Africa is one, because I'm in South Africa. I want to compare with how we are dealing with this phenomenon.
Yes.
And then the next country, I said that, the next country that I'm going to study is going to be Italy.
Okay.
Because Italy is where organized crime was started. That's why we sometimes say mafia is organized crime. We confuse mafia with organized crime. We label every other crime as mafia.
True.
As if mafia is the only thing that is involved in organized crime.
Help us understand what is organized crime?
Organized crime is a statutory crime.
Okay.
Each country must interpret, translate what organized crime is, what it means by organized crime.
Okay.
The United Nations have actually allowed the process to be put, the system in place to say how to understand organized crime. But they did not. It's not a common law crime.
Okay.
So each country must
interpret
decide
it the same way, their own way.
Its own way.
Gotcha.
So that's why each country will have its own legislation. So in South Africa, organized crime, we look at the Prevention of Organized Crime Act. I think when I have defined organized crime, and I have deposited my definition in the International Library of definitions of organized crime, because there are more than 200 definitions of organized crime. I think Professor von Lampe of Germany has actually compiled a list of definitions of organized crime. And when you look at those definitions, you'll find my deposit there of what we refer to as organized crime. I also propose in South Africa that instead of leaving us confused as we are, we better define organized crime. Because even the judges have indicated that they do not know what we mean by organized crime because it is not defined.
In law, it's not defined.
It's not defined in law.
Yeah.
So is it everything that is in the Prevention of Organized Crime Act that we must call organized crime? Because some of
it individual things?
Yes. So, yeah, that is how they
How did you, in your best recollection, define it in the context of South Africa?
Yeah, obviously there must be a group of people who are committing crime in an organized fashion, more than once, repetition, for the purpose of benefiting, making profit. So that is how I define organized crime. A group, it can't be an individual.
No.
Crimes, it can't be one crime. You don't commit one robbery, one cash in transit.
And then we call you organized.
Organized crime. No, you must commit one cash in transit robbery, second cash in transit robbery. So you have got 2 counts of cash in transit robberies. You have done it with more than one person, and then your intention was to make profit, get money. Then the third offense that is not written is called a pattern of racketeering activities. So that is what we call organized crime. In the books, you'll find that it reads a pattern of racketeering activity.
But racketeering has to do with the usage of the funds, of the proceeds.
No, the usage, maybe you call it money laundering or whatever. So it's something else.
So
laundering, an individual can launder But an individual can't commit organized crime.
Because they're not.
But you'll find money laundering there in the Prevention of Organized Crime Act. That's why I say it is not everything that is
organized crime.
In the Prevention of Organized Crime Act that should be called organized crime. It must be given its correct title.
So it must tick all those boxes.
Yes.
Of pattern,
yes.
of number,
yes.
of often more than once.
Yes, those are the elements.
We sit here and wonder, do we have organized crime in South Africa?
We have organized crime in South Africa.
Explain an example of one that you'll say that is organized crime right there. Because it's reported every day in the news, for example.
Yeah, you see that it's unfortunate that what we see in the media being reported sometimes is what you can call racketeering. Racket. One. It's just one.
Okay.
But to be organized, there must be a pattern.
Okay.
One is not a pattern. So you may find that we are able to see one conduct and we have not picked the other.
Okay.
But the possibility is that it is organized crime. We may not have picked the other
Got you.
leg, which will make it a pattern. Before it becomes a pattern, we can't say organized crime.
Yeah.
We are mislabeling it. So we must call it as a robbery, aggravated circumstance, if that is the case. And then only when we have two, and then we are able to charge the individual with a pattern of racketeering activity, which must only be authorized by one person, which is the National Director of Public Prosecution, can we call that organized crime? The rest is not yet ripe.
Do we feel the system and the security cluster understands what organized crime is? Because it sounds so academically complex to a point where even different people define it differently.
No, the fortunate thing is that there are arrangements of working together. Like all the departments that are involved in fighting crime, the justice cluster, JCPS, there is a forum where we join.
Okay.
Let's say we have got what they call National Priority Crime Operational Committee.
Got you.
All these entities that are fighting crime are involved there. And the national head of the Hawks is chairing that body. So the NDPP, whoever, the SIU and the like, they
all
participate
in one.
That, yes.
Okay. They're not operating in silos.
No, they are not operating in silos. We discuss there. So it is known that when you...
Another camera switched off, ne?
When you investigate this type of crimes, you must be guided by the prosecutor, because it is the prosecutor who's going to decide
whether this is
it is the prosecutor at the provincial level or wherever at level where they are going to prosecute who must make an application to the National Director of Public Prosecution to say it will appear that we have got a pattern of racketeering activity. We think that we need to charge this person with, and that one at national office shall have to study that and make a decision. So you see, those prosecutors will know, those investigators will know, because there are forums like Provincial Organized Crime Secretariat. In the past, we had Area Organized Crime Secretariat. I have written guidelines on how this thing should work from a station level, roll-up process.
I want to pause 1 second and ask these gentlemen, make sure the cameras are team. I really need somebody to monitor it. This interview is too important for us to make a mistake. Please make sure. Well, I'd rather have someone do more. I monitor a camera. So I sit here and say, to the layman, the ordinary South African who's watching and listening to this, what should they conclude is organized crime from their perspective? We're dealing with people who are organized in terms of cars, motor vehicles. They steal them. They take particular cars. They end up in a particular place. They go out or go get sold internationally. There's drugs. There's human body parts for that matter. There's human trafficking. What can a South African very simply say? Now that is organized. We got the definition, but we sit and wonder, what are these pockets of organized crime?
Organized crime manifests itself in various ways. So the organized criminal groupings can target any type of commodity. They decide what are they focusing on.
At the time.
Yes. We'll find that there is organized criminal group that is interested in drugs. Theirs is drug trafficking and
or Zamazam.
There are others that, yes, are interested in jewels and gold and the diamonds, illegal mining and the like. There are those who say, we shall just go for cash in transit, robberies and the like. We will only do robbery of house robberies and the like. Or we shall steal cars. But if they're difficult to steal, we shall do a robbery of motor vehicles. So organized crime manifests itself in different ways. So that's why there must be a crime, any form of crime.
True.
As long as the intention is to make profit. So the element of intention must not be to do something else, must not be to overthrow the government. Then you have got a different type of crime.
Yeah.
So, with the intention of making profit, and then you work in a group,
there's a
and
pattern.
then there is a pattern.
Yes.
Then that is organized crime. It can be organized crime focusing on motor vehicles, organized crime focusing on drugs, or organized crime, yes. Or some of them are diversifying. They focus on different commodities.
Within, as long as it makes money, it's working.
Yes, that is organized crime. So you need not confine yourself and say that it is only when they do this that they become organized crime. You have got fraudsters. You have got people who are working in municipalities who are organizing, hey, let's do this tender. And then they repeat it
Tenders
again.
become
they
organized.
They do fraud on tender, and then they repeat it. They are in a group. Those are the elements we need. So organized crime doesn't have to be violent.
No.
Yeah, it can be.
Have we seen a rise of organized crime in South Africa?
We look at crime. When crime go high, we suspect that organized crime is going high.
Okay.
The problem is the mechanism of identifying that. We may be seeing that there are robberies that are taking place, but is that organized crime? At times we just say that robbery are taking place. Maybe there is an organized criminal grouping behind that crime. And if we are not able to identify that organized criminal grouping, we say it's not there. So I was telling some people that at some stage we had something like more than 500 organized criminal groupings. Then at some stage we went below 100. Are we saying that we have got fewer organized criminal groupings? Or we are unable to identify them? I suspect that we are unable to identify them.
There's no way it'll drop.
No. If crime is still going up, it means that there is a failure elsewhere.
In identifying.
Yeah, so I'll not point a finger at who might be failing, but I think that we are not able, because it's the responsibility of all of us as South Africans, both the public and the law enforcement.
Yeah. We've seen an increase in drugs in South Africa, and this is just us as South Africans observing. When we were growing up, until today, as an older man myself, I have never seen cocaine with my own eyes, for example, and many different types of drugs. It's probably because of the life I live. But when we were growing up, drugs were very, very far. They ended on TV. We had never seen them. But we've seen over the years all types of drugs and the use of drugs and drug cartels. Now there are words like that are used, increase. What in your observation has led to that problem?
I think that it is the demand. People wanting to experience. And as a result, they get addicted. They need more and more.
When there's a market, there's someone who will sell them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as long as there is demand, somebody will supply. Yeah. So you have got a number of people that have now copied from others. They are experiencing this, and then that is a problem.
Do we know why we're having challenges with controlling this problem of drugs? Drug sale, actually.
Drug sale is because there are people who are demanding.
But why is it that the police system is finding it difficult to control it? Yes, the demand is there.
Yes.
The business is there, but it's an illegal business. I guess my question is, why is it that an illegal business continues to grow without us being able to contain it?
Yeah, you see that you have to be looking at, you go and look at the figures of arrests that were done for drugs over time. Obviously, at some stage, it was shockingly high when possession of dagga and smoking dagga was still criminalized.
So the numbers were much higher then.
Yeah. But the reality is that how many people are being arrested for trying to distribute drugs? Many are being arrested, but they keep on bringing more. It's because we are demanding.
Keep on trying.
The first area is the demand. If South Africans can just learn not to demand, those people will not supply. Nobody will.
There's no market.
There is no market. But if we are opening the market and then wherever we are not happy until we take something, there will be people who will want to supply. And at the beginning, some will also want to supply free of charge until you want to buy. So I guess you're saying we can stop the market as the users. Demand. Let's stop demanding drugs. Can we teach our children never to learn to smoke? And then if there are no people who are demanding, no one will be supplying.
That's true.
Because you can't import and come and keep in your house. Those who are importing are not the one who are eating them. Though they give others. They don't even want their children to be part of that.
No, they don't interact with the product.
Yes. So I think that is the problem.
And I like that we're talking about drugs. We also experience South Africa as a country that has a rise in, again, probably organized. It must be cash and transit heists with bombs exploding and all of that. From your observation as someone who's led the Hawks, what could have been the problem there? And why is it that it continues to rise and we cannot contain it as well as we should, from our perspective as ordinary South Africans?
Yeah, I think that there is a change in modus operandi.
Of the criminals?
Yes. And again, I think that we mustn't undermine the issue of unemployment. You'll find the individuals that are committing this type of crime today. And then some of them, we catch them and interact, and maybe they even die. I remember that we had a number of them who died in exchange of gunfire.
Yes.
But the following day, the others will be going for it.
That's
what is that which is encouraging them?
That's what we are asking.
Yes, because some individual think, I'm living, but I'm not employed. And then it is better to try something. Yes, I think that there was time when I asked one of the individual crooks, why do you choose to commit crime? Then he answered me and said, you must leave me alone because each person have got a way of earning an income, a living.
Mm-hmm.
And some people, when they ask something assistant, maybe at the robots and the like, mostly we pass and we even feel annoyed.
Mm-hmm. We don't even acknowledge them.
Yes. It's difficult. I think that the issue of unemployment is problematic.
Yes.
Yeah, we may want to overlook at it, but it is real.
Mm-hmm.
So majority of those that we are catching are unemployed, those who are involved in those kind of crimes.
Yeah.
It's very few who are employed, who are using others. And then both a foreign and local element are involved. And then from time to time, they will be joining efforts, getting skills there and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Have we seen an increase in crime as a result of foreign nationals, for example, whether legal or not, documented or not?
Yeah, I think that because of the sensitivity of the subject. Now,
Yes.
I rather keep that one out because
Okay.
whenever I was briefing the media, I will be indicating what is the level of the arrest that we effect.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I was briefing the JCPS, I will always indicate the number of locals versus the foreign nationals.
Yeah.
For now, let me not go into that one because.
Do you mind if I push back for a second? You're just reflecting on the stats. You don't control them.
Yes. No. We have got the involvement of both foreigners and the locals. But I was saying that
the subject is sensitive.
The subject is sensitive. But I was cautioning the JCPS, saying, and also some of the colleagues that we meet elsewhere, and say that, but this percentage should not be the way it is appearing. You have got a problem. So let me leave it at that. The subject is sensitive now.
I'm going to ask one further question, and if you don't want to answer, it's fine. Being undocumented, how does it complicate your work as a policeman when you're dealing with an undocumented person in a country?
Yeah, it's just that obviously I'm not seeing the complication because is the arrest, the person is illegal, is just an additional charge that.
No. I mean that the person has done a crime, murder, for example. And you're not able to, they are not documented in a country. And as a result, from a layman's point of view, it almost looks like they are difficult to trace.
Oh, that one is actually the issue of capturing of capturing the information of an individual.
Biometric information.
Yeah, so it all depends in a country. Or when a person enter your country, what type of information do you keep?
Of that person.
Yeah. Are you limiting yourself to only passport, or you want to go further so that you may know even where the person have passed with other identification marks?
As we sit, what is the status? How do we just stamp a passport and move on?
I'm not sure what they are now doing because there is always an improvement. I think that there is also this electronic fingerprinting and the like, but I can't speak on that one.
No.
The Border Management Authority maybe will be in a better position. But the discussion and the like from a distance, you can know they are moving in the right direction. They know what is expected. Because what we needed is that we need our system to be able to know who's in the country and then what are the identifiers. If somebody else, as an example, some of the things I will not be saying because I might be revealing the method of police of identifying the individual. So at the scene of crime, there are things that the police look at. And then if you are not originally from here, sometimes they will not be finding those.
Okay.
And then, let me leave it there because their method needed to be protected.
100%. We sit with a number of DNA tests and all of these. There's a word, a phrase, and language that's used that are still waiting to be tested and results waiting to be revealed. How difficult does that make policing in South Africa, where laboratories are still delaying with regards to certain results?
Yeah, I think that when I was still in the organization, there were times when they have actually dealt with that backlog. And then I don't know if it has accumulated, but it is a continuous process. The more they get these DNA samples, it means that the work will be piling, which means that there will be more personnel that is needed and the like. And I think that if you shall have been listening to some of the evidence that were given in some of the institutions, they shall indicate the challenge that they are facing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But it obviously surely should complicate the policing process. As an investigator, you're waiting a trial, a case. I remember once I was in court and there was a lawyer that said it's justice denied. We've been coming here for 2 years and we still get told the same thing. We're waiting for results from the labs.
Yes, there was time when I observed that there is delay, which there was a negotiation discussion with the head of the laboratory and say that while we know that you have got this huge backlog, can we prioritize those that are on the court roll? But the more you prioritize, it means that you are building backlog on others that are not a priority, that also need
Which one is more important, I guess?
Yes.
That's the question.
Yeah, you are supposed to be working on first come, first serve, but because you want to prioritize those that are on the court roll, it means that you are putting others.
You're delaying others.
Yeah, you delay others.
Is the system well funded? The policing system?
I think that when you listen to the debate, it seems that not fully well funded, because they shall be asking for the CARA from the criminal assets recovery account to assist, to supplement and the like. So I think that there is still a need to provide more funding.
What is the policing system's priority needs, or at least most pressing needs? If you were to say that we need to attend to, if we get an extra 50 rands, that's where it should go. What do you think are some of the issues that we need to deal with in the South African police system? Is it an issue of personnel, or maybe technology, or maybe other things that we are not even aware of?
The first thing is personnel. Policing is labor intensive. You know, the gadgets and the system, we can have them, and then we can identify suspects and say, come, but the suspect might say, I'm not coming.
Somebody has to go fetch him.
The system can't bring, and you can't go and fetch alone. Sometimes you need more manpower. And then when the people are marching and then they destroy property of others, the system alone can't work. You also need personnel.
True.
Yeah, so the system are important because they assist in speeding up the work. But they still need human behind those systems.
Yeah.
So I think that you first need the personnel, then you need the other physical resources, inclusive of computer and the others.
Do we have enough personnel in the police?
No, we don't have. We don't have enough personnel.
If you had to place it in percentages, do we have 20, 30%? Do we need to supplement with more, 50%, for example?
I think that
double the number?
I think that the police themselves have given some figures of what they need. My last time when I was in the Hawks, I was saying that the Hawks are actually operating at 50% of what they are supposed to be.
They could do more. They could do better.
Yes, they shall have done more, much more, because they could double what they have been doing if they have got more personnel.
Yeah.
So I suspect that even in other environments, they still need more. And if it is double, it means that they need much more. But the police themselves have given figures of how much they are looking at international standard.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you recall during your time, what were some of the difficult decisions you had to make as head of the Hawks?
Obviously, the decisions, I'm not sure the difficult one. Obviously,
I guess difficulty depends on the person. So maybe for you they were not difficult.
Yeah. I'm not sure what is that which I can say is difficult, but there were matters that you seriously have to apply your mind. And I don't think that they are difficult. It's just that it
requires more effort.
It requires more effort.
Yes.
And it's accordance. According to the law, you are doing this according to the law. You know what the law is saying. But at times you have got to also apply discretion. And then at times you have got to be making a decision as to whether the sanction that I'm seeing here, a departmental sanction, some of which I must confirm as the national head, am I comfortable? Is it fair? Justice between man and man. You see that it have gone through the processes, but when it arrives on your table, you apply your mind again, unfettered discretion. Yeah. So those are the things. But obviously what I've been doing is that I'm doing justice all the time. What I'm doing to another person is what I will expect somebody to do to me. So it means that you are doing it fairly. If you can accept that if it is done unto me is fine, it means that when you do it to another person, you believe that it is fair.
It's fair.
Yeah. So you make decision based on that. I say that, no, we have got the system in the country. I'm not going to bend the rules. I follow the rules.
How has being an advocate of the court improved your style of being a policeman?
Being an advocate of the High Court, obviously, it just helps to understand the law. And also you are able to put yourself in the shoes of a prosecutor, a defense lawyer, and to a certain extent, a presiding officer. So when discussion and debates are happening, you are able to place yourself in the shoes of the other. Because if you have not tested those shoes, you may even want to criticize them for something that you have no idea.
What they're dealing with.
What they are dealing with.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that it helps. Even when you do policing, you know what is expected on the other side.
And in terms of your style of leadership, what is that? How do you lead?
Yeah, I like participative management, leading from the front.
Okay.
I have indicated to my members, wherever I have been, I always involve others, motivate others. When they are motivated, they will assist you. Because if you think that you are going to be controlling more than 5,000 people on your own, you will be making a mistake. And then sometimes others will just say, hey, no. I was looking after donkeys when I was young. A donkey, when it pulls, maybe you are plowing, and then you may beat it, and then it will be moving. But there will be time when it will decide to stop.
Irrespective of
whether you are beating.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you lead your members, you must motivate them to want to go on their own.
Okay.
Even when you are not there. They must be looking behind to say that, is he seeing us? No. They must be able to do even when you are not there.
So that is self-motivation.
Yes, they must be motivated by the product that they put on the table.
Yeah.
So I have been happy with the members that I was working with. Yes.
Yeah. Do you recall some of your great achievements during that time as an organization?
Yeah, there is just a lot of...
Remind us of one or two.
The systems that are applying today, there are some of those that I initiated. I have drafted guidelines to guide the members how to do certain things, like the investigation of organized crime. I have drafted those. I have put in the system to measure the performance indicators. I've done that in Mpumalanga, in Gauteng. So, yeah, there is a lot of things that I have initiated. The laws that we are seeing today, I drafted the amendment of the South African Police Service regulations of 1964. In 2018, when I came in, the laws did not make provision for some of the ranks in the police. I drafted that to have them amended so that they correct the rank system is being used today. In several other laws, I have contributed. When they were developing the National Development Plan, I contributed.
Wow.
So I think that there is a number of things that we shall have done.
We now sit as South Africa dealing with a police system that is not trusted. Madlanga Commission brings it to the fore. It reminds all of us of potential problems within the system. What makes a corrupt system like the police system? What could have led to it being at least looking like it's corrupt from this perspective?
When those who are supposed to do something do nothing about it, there is nothing new. We have experienced challenges that have been raised. If you also listen to those who are providing the information, it's not new. It has been happening. But what did we do about it?
When you could do something,
yes.
Or when it started.
Yes, what did we do? Were the problems not raised in the past? Who were they raised with? What did they do? So those are my view is that those are the things, because this thing come gradually until it reach the proportions that it becomes difficult to tackle at once.
So what you're seeing has always been in the system? It's
always been in the system. Yeah. When can we say that it was not there? We have been arresting senior police officials. During my term, we sent a general to 10 years imprisonment. We have arrested politicians. We have arrested saving minister. We have arrested councillors, members of parliament, mayors, you name it. We have arrested everyone that was involved in criminal activities. But people are continuing. And there are those against whom allegations were made, but elsewhere it seems to be going very slow. And then there are in some areas where complaints were lodged, and the reactions were very slow. So I think that it is how we react to these things that causes some problems in a long run.
As a career policeman, someone who's been in the system for so long, what do you feel right now when you see what looks like, and maybe your perspective is different, what looks like a reputational damage that could even be permanent, and that is also witnessed by the international community, that in South Africa they're dealing with systematic crime, a rather police system that is corrupt? As a career policeman, how does that make you feel?
No, I think that once we move in a space of balancing the reporting ways, the message that will be conveyed on an international platform can differ. We have got corrupt individuals, but they are always in the minority. But when you look at the reporting arrangement, it appears that there is nothing good. That is
there's only corrupt people.
Yes, I think that it needs to be balanced. You know, you need to show those negative things and show the positive ones.
It's the responsibility of the police to show their good stories.
Yeah, but at times they can prove that no, we have raised these things, but they are not reported in that fashion. In some areas they will be reported, but I'm just saying in general, I hope that we balance the reporting. Are the things that are being reported that we are reading on the only ones that are happening? Why is it that out of 100 things, if one happens, which is wrong, the 99
is forgotten,
appear to be not
ignored,
highlighted. Yes. So on a daily basis, how many matters are going to court, and how many are being won, and how many are being lost,
and how many end up in prison?
Yes. So you will find that I think that the balancing, but obviously I'm not a media expert, but my observation is that I think that there is much more
I say
be highlighted.
I say if there's a lot more you're doing good, it is your responsibility to say it, because the consumers of media content, they want the one story out of 100.
Yeah.
That's the story they want. They want the story of crime, not the story of a policeman that was able to get a cat off a tree. That story is not that interesting. So it's remember you spoke about a market again. So there's a market for negative news.
Yes.
But there's zero market for good stories.
Yeah, you see that precisely what you are saying. If we are seeking a market for negative news, I don't think that we are doing justice to the country. For that story, it's fine. And then other countries will also be happy and say, in South Africa, this is what is happening. You can't even go to the shop. They exaggerate some of the things.
Yeah.
And then in the long run, the country itself is considered to be not a viable option even for investment.
Or tourism. Yeah. I asked my listeners on radio a few days ago, what type of country do they wish for? And there were a number of voice notes that came through and said, a safe country. We feel unsafe. There was one who said, I used to jog in my neighborhood. Now I'm afraid to jog because one of my neighbors was once robbed. As a South African, do you think South Africa is a safe country?
I don't want to speculate because that's how you need to conduct a research. My experience is that some countries have decided not to report crime, not to report it like we do. We are opening it, and then each person from anywhere of the globe will be able to know. In South Africa, there were 100 rapes that were committed. But in their country, you'll find that they are not reporting.
Okay.
They are not publicizing those. So to compare now yourself with somebody who's not reporting,
saying anything,
I don't think that it is fair. Yes. So some other countries have got different mechanism of reporting. Others only report when it goes to court and say, now we have proven or is a case, it's going
crime,
to court.
yes.
We are now reporting. So for us, we report a suspected crime.
Well, a suspected crime is reported in the figures.
Yeah, if somebody says that, hey, I suspect that this and that is stolen, the rest of us, we don't know. We know that you had a car, but you are no longer having it. it's no longer with you, and which you were still paying.
Yeah.
And then you say it's stolen. Hey, let's record. We can't turn you back.
Yes.
And then, but we don't know. Yes.
I want to conclude by reflecting on your life a little bit. Are you retired currently?
I retired in 2016. You see that we did not talk much about my history after I became after I became a Major General in the Hawks.
Yes.
I can quickly say that after that, I became a Divisional Commissioner in the Hawks that is responsible for operations. That is the time when I was given some of the assignment to investigate high-profile cases, including the crime, the CI, crime intelligence.
Yes.
And then after that, my post in the Hawks was closed down.
Okay.
When it was phased down, I was appointed as a Deputy National Commissioner, Crime Detection. And then that is in 2011. And then I think that during that period, 2011, 2012 financial year, I also managed the crime detection. There was a position that was vacated by the retirement of General Praise.
Okay.
When he retired, his position was not filled. So for a year, I was dealing with that position of operations and the position for detection. So I was responsible for 7 divisions out of 13. So I was responsible for 53% of the divisions in the SAPS. And then come the time of removal of the National Commissioner and the appointment of the new National Commissioner.
What year was that again?
2012.
Okay, yes.
Yes, 2012, the removal of the National Commissioner and the appointment of the new National Commissioner. And then with the coming in of the new National Commissioner, there was time when they wanted to do restructuring. So they phased out the position of Deputy National Commissioners. I was one of them.
Okay.
And then as a result, I was to be given a new position of a research institute, which I said that, no, I have conducted research. So I'm going to establish a research institute in the SAPS. I like to do that, it's fine.
A division that you felt was needed.
Yes, but I said, but am I demoted or am I going with the rank that I'm holding?
Okay.
Yeah, so that is where I think that things were not accepted. So it was interpreted as I am refusing to take a post. I said, but no, I'm accepting the post with the rank that I'm carrying.
Yes.
Because you say that I'm not demoted. So I took that, but then they said you are refusing, so you are dismissed. Yeah.
Different times, eh?
Yeah. Hey, I went to court. Then the court stopped that. Hey, they dismissed me again for the same thing. And then that is when I went to attend pupillage.
Okay.
As an advocate. I'm an advocate, but I'm going to attend pupillage with the Law Society. So I attended that while waiting for my court system to be filed.
You had time, I guess.
Yes. And remember, I trust the courts of this country. I trust the courts of this country.
Yes.
And then, so I finished my pupillage and went to practice. And then the time for the court came in for the hearing of the labor matter. And then when we are supposed to go, the organization threw in the towel because they didn't have
a case.
Think that I have accepted in writing, but they say I refuse to accept.
Ooh.
I have accepted verbally which obviously that becomes difficult to prove. But in writing is
It's
there.
yeah.
Yes. So I think that then they ordered to reinstate me. But
That's the court ordering.
Yes.
Yes.
And we are agreeing that
Okay.
it's a plea. We are agreeing to bargain.
Okay.
We are agreeing on that one because then our agreement will become the agreement of court.
Does your rank still carry now? Is part of this bargaining, this negotiation?
Remember
that was a factor that was.
They said I'm not dismissed, but they say that my rank is Lieutenant General.
Okay.
I said, but look at the regulations. There is no rank of Lieutenant General. I went back to the regulations and drew where the regulations were amended more than 100 times and say that, can you see the evolution of police ranks?
Yes.
There is no rank of Lieutenant General.
Yes.
Each rank is married, is not single. It's Lieutenant General in bracket appointed as national head. Lieutenant General appointed as deputy national commissioner. Lieutenant General appointed as provincial
So
commissioner.
you're saying it doesn't go on its own?
It doesn't go on its own. Those that were going on their own were abolished sometimes. So I was showing history. This time, you see, we had this rank. Then this time it was phased out. But I think that that is how it's removed. So I was then to be reinstated.
As Lieutenant General.
In the police, the rank itself, yes, the rank I'm going to carry the rank. But then they can't, they want to be putting me, where are they going to put me? So that post of Deputy National Commissioner Crime Detection, which was abolished, was now re-established with the appointment of the acting National Commissioner. When the National Commissioner was suspended, the other acting National Commissioner that was appointed in 2015, 2016, was the one who was supposed to appoint me in the post that I held before it was abolished. Yeah, no, they did not appoint me in that one. Instead, they offered that, hey, I know we better offer you early retirement. It's called Section 205 of the Section 25 of the 35 of the Police Act.
So that is how that was 2016.
2016.
That's technically that's when you were retired.
Yeah, on the 31st of May, 2016, I retired. So I was now included in the list of pensioners. And then then I went practicing, and then it's again because I still needed policing. Now
you say you needed it.
Yeah, I needed policy. It was still now in my
in your
blood.
heart. Yeah.
Yes. So I applied and asked when they advertised the post, I think that I can be able to handle that one of the Hawks.
I'm still here.
Yes. So we competed with others, and then I was appointed. And I have heard somebody telling Parliament when they were testifying that I was given that post. I competed. I like to compete with others, give others fair chance. I don't know in what area the other candidate first felt is better than my candidature. But everybody believes that he is the best.
Unless you're racing, we can see who got there first.
Yeah. Yes.
So I guess everyone thinks I could have done better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see that that is how I got out, and then I was now appointed as the national head.
Yeah.
And then from there I continued. I was given a 7-year term.
Yes, it is like that, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like all positions similar to the public protector. It's given a term.
Yeah, that of the Hawks, they say, it should be either between 7 and 10 years. Not less than 7, not more than 10. Non-renewable.
Yes.
So you know that
It's coming
once
to
you
an end.
pronounce on my day of appointment, by the last day I must be out. So some people were thinking you can get rid of somebody in between, or somebody can be extended the term. No. The Constitutional Court deleted certain provisions, which some of the individuals were going public saying that Lebeya is sitting in the office occupying it illegally.
Obviously
And
wrong.
some of them even went to court to say, Lebeya is occupying the Hawks post illegally because he is now over 60. He can't be sitting there.
Yes.
I am appointed on a contract, not in terms of age.
So it ignores or makes provision for only for the term, because when they appoint you, they know how old you are.
Yes.
And they can tell how old you'll be
Yes.
when you get to 7 or 10 years.
Yes.
So it's not a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise. You know that I am on pension. Then you are giving me a contract. The law says that it must never be less than 7 years.
More than
So if you say now I've reached 60, I must go, what about the
That provision.
7 years? Yes,
exactly.
That obligation is
Yeah.
compulsory. So I think that they gave up when we said, no, it's fine. We are going to be asking punitive cost from court, because the law that you are pursuing was deleted by the Constitutional Court. You see, what happens is that when the Constitutional Court declare a particular provision deleted from the law, they don't say all those who have got copies of the law, bring them, we want
we
to
will
come
delete
and
you.
delete. No,
Yes.
you must delete yourself there at home. If you don't delete, you'll keep on reading.
You'll make reference to an old law.
Yes, that is what have happened here. So these people were taking me there with a law that is deleted by the court.
An outdated law.
Outdated. It's deleted. It's removed.
Okay.
The court said that this provision is deleted. Now you are reading it in your papers you put there before court.
You know those fancy books, those law books.
Yeah.
they are old. I get the age as well. When the law changes, your
Yes.
book doesn't
you
change.
You must keep on amending. When they amend, you must go and make that
amendment.
endorsement. Otherwise, you keep on reading something that is amended or repealed. So, yes, no, I think that they tried, but
Failed.
I completed my term. And then I think that the officials in the SAPS and others from other government department joined me to celebrate my
official
exit. I completed the term of office
Yes.
in the DPCR.
Wow.
Yes.
As we speak now, what do you do? How do you occupy your time?
As we speak, I'm an advocate of the High Court in
Yeah.
South Africa with chambers in Sandton. So I'm still a lawyer. And then in the evening, also at my spare time, I help the student of the Institution of Higher Education, those who are studying police degrees, with the investigation of crime. I've got a passion. I thought that maybe I can do 1-2 years part in this.
There's knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge.
You still enjoy teaching?
I think that I still enjoy teaching because in the past I have not been a teacher.
But you've been a teacher.
Teaching police officials.
Yes, but when you lead, and you lead young ones, as you said, your style is participatory. So there is an element of teaching, unless I'm not seeing it correctly.
Yes, no, it is teaching the police official specific direction. No, I still like it. I like to share this knowledge, how I got to be trained, and then how can I motivate others to do the same, and how important is it? When people look at you, say that, but I think that this is the correct route to follow. I can just imagine that if I did not study, I would not have gone to the level where I've gone in the organization.
Absolutely. There is somewhere where it would have ended.
It would have ended. And then I must say that I think that in the apartheid days, before democracy set in, I had accepted, I thought that the highest rank that I will go to is a colonel.
Okay.
My dream was that maybe I will reach the level of a colonel.
You've exceeded.
Yes. Now with the system coming in place, which found me already a captain. I was already a lieutenant, a commissioned officer. Then I was promoted to be a captain. So when the new government came in place, I was a captain in the commercial branch. And you can imagine people were recruiting from the commercial branch to come and work in private institutions, in the banks and the like. But I was in Gauteng. There were only 2 African commissioned officers in the commercial branch in the country.
Yeah.
So I was not going to leave the commercial branch when I knew that the new government will need this skill from African officers too. So I'm not going to leave the police to the
private sector. Yes.
Yeah, I remember one of the banks approaching me saying that, no, I can indicate what salary I would like to have. So
you tell them the number.
Yeah, I checked that of the National Commissioner and they say, no, I need this one. They said, yeah, no, it's fine, come. I said, no, I'm not coming. I'm not leaving the
So you knew
police.
You wouldn't say no.
No, I knew.
Say yes.
Yes, I thought they will say, hey, this is too high. It's not affordable.
They can afford it.
But no, I didn't want to part ways with the police.
Yeah.
I wanted to be in the police. I think after some times I accepted that I now like policing.
Exactly. Do we have a problem of private sector poaching trained policemen from the police system into the private sector? Is that a crisis? Because we've had reports of great investigators that are taken by security companies.
You know, when we were working in the commercial branch, there was always a poaching in the police. But we didn't worry about that one because we knew that these police officials who are recruited in the private sector, they are going to do investigation in the private sector.
Okay.
And when they bring the file to us, it's almost completely investigated.
Good file.
Yes.
Okay.
So if they are well trained, they are investigating there in the private sector. When they bring the file to the police, it's almost completely investigated. So it becomes easier.
So there's a benefit.
There is a benefit. All what you must do is that we must recruit more police, train more, and then so that when they are taken, we still have a lot remaining.
So you're saying, if I understand you correctly, whether they leave or not, they still end up serving the same system in the end. Precisely.
Yeah. As an example, I can say that let's say somebody else was in the police. A number of them went to go and work in SARS, South African Revenue Service. When the South African Revenue Service bring a docket to the commercial branch, it's completely investigated.
Yes.
Yes. It's a matter,
the job is quick.
It's a matter of going to apply for a warrant of arrest. Then you take the matter to court.
Yeah. Wow, interesting. Have you ever had a time when you felt like you were done with the police system? Or how about anything to do? You want a simple, quiet, peaceful life?
No. Policing. After I've joined, I loved policing. No, there is no time that I felt that I don't like to be in the police. You see that I understood that the police does not belong to an individual. It's unlike me working in a factory belonging to somebody else or working in a bank where you have got limited number of directors. In this one, is for the government, is for the people. We are working for the people. So I felt comfortable that I'm not going to leave. The only time that I leave is when I retire.
Yes.
And then also I don't want to part ways with the police, but it's just that as an old person with my stick, I can't be chasing after
crime criminals.
Yes.
But you still, as you say it, you still enjoy it. You're still in the system, even though it's in a different capacity, and it's a system that you'll never leave.
Yes, I still contribute.
Do they still call you and say, there's this thing we can't figure out, and we think you've dealt with this 10 years ago?
Obviously, there will be others who will just check for what is your view. And then, I think when I was retiring, I indicated that my phone is open, my door is open. You are still welcome if there is anything that you might need clarity on. Yeah, because I think that elsewhere is just a matter of checking idea, not necessarily that anyone will be taking instruction from me. I'll just indicate that my view is this one.
That's it.
And
Yes.
then, yes.
You move
So
on.
I'm open. I'm a South African, and I'm not going to go anywhere. This is my country. That I will end up here. So if I can assist the police, I'm helping the country.
That's true. Do you think we retire people while they're still useful? Because you're still...
Yeah, I think so. I think so. That they need to retire, but I think that there should be allowances of those who are still energetic and still want to continue up to a particular age. I know that the restriction has always been 60, and then at some stage they extended to 65. But I find that to be a leader in a particular, especially specialized environment, people who are like judges at 75,
True.
are we saying that they can't think properly and be able to guide police?
Clearly not. But yet
No.
presidents can.
Yes, but you see that I think that they can still contribute. So if there are contractual arrangements calling some of these retired individuals to come and contribute in some area, it can be helpful.
Yeah.
Let's say inspection. Let's say training of junior members, in-service training. Things like that, I think that they can contribute.
Because judges are judges for life. Presidents are presidents for life. They continue to earn an income. So I guess it can be extended to other roles in society as well.
Yeah, it might be a burden on taxpayers. I'm just thinking about the number of police officials.
There are many.
Yeah, you see that commissioned officers from captain upwards,
That moment, yes.
when they retire, they retain their rank.
They continue to be called that.
Yes, but it doesn't come with a cent on top. So
You're
it's
just called.
it's just
So
a
like
rank.
you are referred to as Lieutenant General.
Yes. So obviously they will say general, because when you address a person, you don't say lieutenant or major general. You just say general. A form of address.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm still answering to general. And then when I write, I will write Lieutenant General in bracket R, which represent retired. Yes. So when you see a person putting R in bracket, it means that this one is no longer serving full time. It's a retired one.
Your title, it has Lieutenant General, it has Doctor, it has Advocate.
Yes. I see.
When you fill forms, what do you write?
You see that whenever I was putting the way in which you must sign, I was putting all of them. You see that the Lieutenant General will come there at the top.
Yes.
That is the rank.
Okay.
And then below, before I write my name, I write Doctor Stroke Advocate.
Here
in
it
bracket.
is. Look at our first line there. Did you see it?
Yes, you see that Lieutenant General is a rank, and then a Doctor
Advocate.
Yeah, those are the other titles. So I keep them all so that people can choose which one
They're comfortable
like to,
with. Yes,
address
exactly.
me on.
Wow.
Because I think that when you are with lawyers, they will prefer
Advocate.
advocate. And
Yes.
then when you are with other
Academics.
academics,
Doctor
they will-
comes in handy.
Doctor. And then when you are with former colleagues, they will prefer maybe general.
Yes. Who calls you Seswantsho?
Hey, you see that I'm called Seswantsho because of the way in which they've written there. Otherwise, I'm Ginak Swantsho.
Oh, Kichwancho in Kilobedu.
Yes,
Yeah.
my language is Swantsho. That one, I had to use it when I go to school because at school we use Northern Sotho.
Of course.
So they have to change this like we are Kigolon, we are Sigolon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Also,
Odabato.
when you leave home, you say Giakogolon. When you arrive, you feel Sigolon.
You change out.
Yes.
So you had to deal with that.
Yes. So mine Gi Ketswancho. And then that one is
Seswantsho. Yeah.
So that was my only name when I started in Sub A, and until I reach standard 5, and then said, hey, how can I?
So you didn't have it at all?
No, I didn't have,
Wow. You were not Godfrey at all?
No. I gave myself that one.
Never.
I was worried. Now
And how did you choose Godfrey?
No, I tried searching, and then the others, and then I.
What else did you like?
Hey, it's the others. Some other people wanted their names, Can't take their names, so I ended up with this one.
Yes.
Of Godfrey.
But you had a few options.
Yes, because I was giving myself.
Yes, so you could have chosen anything. You could have been David.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but
where did you see it? Where did you like it? How did you like Godfrey? Who did you know as carrying that name?
I don't know where else, but my cousin was also Godfrey.
Okay.
When was that cousin of mine born? I think he was just young, very young.
Okay.
Maybe he might have been 2, 3 years.
Much younger than you.
Yeah, 2, 3 years.
Okay.
So I think he had that name Godfrey.
Ah.
It is the only Godfrey that I knew of. Yeah, so I think that...
man, I can use this thing.
Yeah, at school it was not there. There was this Edward, and then we were practicing which one can suit more. So I ended up with this one.
Godfrey.
Yes.
And you've carried it and you've made it very popular. It's the only name a lot of people refer to you.
Yeah, no, that time, you see, that time I say, hey, this one is not like a good names, like Moalem, Madrumi. This one, but you're going to change.
Yes.
But later I realized, but there is nothing wrong.
Actually, yours is special because it's unique. It's
Yeah.
not common. How many other Kichwancho do you know?
I saw there are a few others. I was just looking at them, say, and then also the other one I see is a same name. So there was somebody that they arrested.
Oh, as Kichwancho as a surname.
In the Northwest. I say that they
no.
were saying Seswantsho. I say, oh, so there is a same name.
Yes, it's Mashabela. Mashabela, there's a surname, Mashabela. There's someone who uses it as a name.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
The comedian is Mashabela Khalan.
Oh.
So it does happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. No, you know what? This has been very uplifting. What you've done with your career. For me, it encourages me. I've been knocking at the door of a PhD for many, many years without convincing myself that I should. So every time I speak to people who are as committed as you are in academia, I walk away feeling encouraged. Just another step closer. Because I like you, I look at it and say, what am I going to do with it? Will I just be studying for the sake of it? Because my life doesn't need that qualification. But I always look at people like yourself who says, I was curious about something, and then I researched it. And it happened to be a PhD, so there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you made me realize that there's nothing wrong with it. And for that, I truly, truly appreciate.
No, you're welcome.
Will you be studying again or you're done this time? What are you curious about now?
You know that I think what I have not achieved is the title of professor.
There we go.
See, that I don't have.
So it can come there. Imagine you were so Lieutenant General Yotlapil, and then professor. It was a doctor.
So that I don't have.
Okay. Are you working on it?
When I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming already. I think, how do I go about the thing? Because do I end here?
Do you feel you've come to the end, so to speak?
I'm still energetic.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still energetic. I can still run for 1 hour. So I still okay.
God has blessed you with good set of hair.
Yeah, and then although it's beginning to divorce.
Well.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, there will be time when I know now is the time for cheese corp.
Not yet.
But it's a blessing too.
Yes,
So,
it is.
we are not the same. There are others who retain their hair forever. But because I'm not intentionally removing, is the creator who decide
to keep it there.
I leave it and accept. For that is time. And then I must just have the cheese corp.
When the time comes.
Yes.
I wish you well. I think you're a special South African. The system still needs you more now than ever from our perspective. As you said, we hear more of the one story than the 100 good stories. And they say, somebody once said, do South African police work? The answer was, until they're looking for you, you'll know how hard they work. If they're not looking for you, you think they're not working. So thank you again. I truly appreciate it.
No.
There we have it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wow, this has been an educational session. I hope we know more about how the police system works and how great, Kichwancho, Dr. Kichwancho actually is. He's an incredible man, and thank you again.
No, there is somebody who would like to call me with that name, so I always enjoy it because others don't
say it right. Also,
yeah, these others say it correctly.
Yes.
You can feel yeah.
Say it for us so we hear it.
Ketswancho.
Ketswancho.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you again.
All right, thank you.
That's grand. There we have it.
King David Studio Podcast.